Oh
What catch on
no!
fire?
Oh no! Why won't it stop?
I don't know what's happening, bro.
I put this on it. Hopefully it doesn't catch on fire.
What is that?
It's like a coaster.
It's wood.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna catch on fire. But I mean, why are you putting a coaster on top of it?
Because it's not like stopping. Like it's at the end of its life, this candle. But it's just like putting out like smoke. Because it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
burning out, I think.
I guess covering it's probably not a bad idea. It cuts off the oxygen or whatever.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't start a fire.
Mm.
If it does, this is gonna be a very entertaining episode.
This will be Courtney's last episode, so get prepared,
Yeah.
guys. We're
This will be it.
saying our goodbyes.
I feel like I should try my other Wi-Fi because this is like really bad connection.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Okay, let me try. Mm, 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 mm. Trying to reconnect. Trying to reconnect.
Okay.
I guess I don't.
So
Oh, there we
so
go.
blurry, so blurry.
I don't know what to do. My computer's freaking out. Everything's freaking out.
um, God, my cable's so fucked on my computer. Jesus.
Okay, well, it's better on my end now, so
Okay,
I'm
that's
good.
fine.
Now
Okay.
it's a you problem.
Yeah, it's still your Wi-Fi, but that's fine. As long as I
Well,
can
I
hear
don't
you,
know
it's
because
fine.
I can see you just fine now. My thing's loading now. Like, I don't think it's me anymore. I think it's you.
It's usually never me, but
You say that, but I
go
feel like
off,
it could
twin.
be. I feel like it could be. I feel like, yeah. So what is up with your responses this morning? You're just like,
Wait, what
you're
do you
just
mean?
sassy. You're just sassy this morning.
I thought it was funny.
Well, the first time I was so confused because I was like, should we record earlier? And then what did you say? You were just like, okay, or something. And I was like,
Wait,
uh,
that's just not at all what any of these texts were. What?
okay, I don't know what you said. I just said.
Well, I mean, you even like misquoted yourself. Wait, what?
Oh, I said, want to do like 12. And then you said, I know, right? Crazy. And then you said, that works. But I was just like, what?
Yeah, I just thought it'd be funny. Just
So then I
just send you
sent
something that
a,
just makes no sense.
yeah, so then I sent a GIF or GIF, whatever you call it. But I was just so confused at first because I was like, is he texting the right person?
Yeah,
Like at
that's kind of
first I
why
thought
I.
you were like maybe texting someone else. I was like,
That is why I
oh my
worded it
God.
like that because I thought it'd be funny.
So
But then I
weird,
said
but
that. Then I
okay.
said that works because I was like, okay, she might get confused.
No, like I was 100% confused.
And then I sent you the link. You just didn't see the
Yeah.
link. It's like right
No,
above the message. I was like, what?
it's because I was like opening it on my computer, and I think since my computer like reset and everything, it just wasn't working.
As our good friend Justin would say.
What would you say for
Can you
that?
finish the sentence? Me when I'm
Me when I'm schizophrenic.
me when I'm wrong. Yes, we were a schizo. It's so funny. Um,
So
yeah, it's
annoying.
raining here today. I didn't go play basketball because I was trying to catch up on some work stuff. Ended up not doing as much as I thought I would do, which is lit. Um, Made myself breakfast that I hated, so that was
Oh,
awesome.
oh, oh.
I think it's just like seasoned it too much. Like I put too much. Like I think I just put too much salt on the eggs, and then it was like way too salty. So I just couldn't finish it.
I feel
But
like
the
you're
hash
having a
browns were
tough
fine.
I feel like you're having a tough day. Like you're just like not having
No, my day's fine.
the
Um,
day.
I'm just like I just wish I didn't have work tomorrow so I could just sleep in because I just like stayed up unnecessarily late twice, and then I didn't sleep in. Like I literally was like I took like a 10-minute nap right before this. I just like was I was on my phone like watching videos about the whole Alix versus Alix thing. And then I
Ah,
was like I'm just gonna close my eyes while I listen to this. And then I realized I was like I actually like fell asleep and I was like, "Oh shit."
that's funny. Yeah, I'm very tired as well, but that was just because like I've been working all weekend and it was like weird shifts. So,
Mhm.
and allergy season is starting, and honestly, screw you, allergies, because I like haven't been able to breathe the past couple days, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I'm like, oh, definitely allergies. And then I was like talking to my coworker and she's like, "Isn't that funny that like that happens to us every year, but we're still like shocked every year?" Like I was like, "Yeah. I don't know why I don't like think about it before and then I start feeling all crappy and I'm like, "What's going on?" Oh, allergies.
Could never be me. I'm so happy I don't have allergies.
You don't have any? I thought you did.
Nope. Nope. Nothing.
That's
I
crazy.
would gladly go land some pollen.
That's crazy.
Like when I
Yeah, no,
see all the
my
pollen, I
allergies.
just laugh because I'm like, I don't have to deal with that.
My allergies are so bad. And then I have allergy-induced asthma on top of it. So, like, it gets to the point where I can't breathe. I'm sure you know a lot about it with Ava, too. Like, she also has, like, really bad breathing issues from
Yeah.
allergies. And so, just sucks. But mine's good. Like, I just have to take, like, allergy pills every day, and then I'm fine. So, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, see, like Justin has like the worst allergies I've ever seen someone have, and like all the stuff and the remedies that he takes, like none of it helps.
Yeah, that's, like, actually horrible. I'm
Like he had
surprised
to go
he,
to the
like,
hospital in Eugene.
yeah, and Eugene's like one of the worst places ever to
Yeah,
live.
it's actually like the worst place in the country for allergies.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, I don't know why he wants to be there because I'm like,
Well,
bro,
that's what I was just gonna say. I don't know why he wants to continue to stay in like Portland if he has that bad of allergies, but whatever,
yeah. And then Ava has like the weirdest combination of like she
dude.
played soccer all growing up. She has asthma, she has allergies, and she's allergic to grass. And so I'm like, those are like three things all together that are just like shouldn't be like teamed up with playing soccer, but it was just so funny.
Yeah. Hers are really bad too, but
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
that's like elite to not have allergies. I don't think I've ever met someone that's never like they don't have allergies, but I guess I I just didn't know that about you. Crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of just built fucking different, honestly.
Oh my God. I knew that would like boost your ego for no reason.
I feel like I'm low key just better
Right, right, right,
because of
right, right,
that.
right, right.
Like,
Right, 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 right. Right.
yeah, I don't know
No!
how else to describe it. It's just like I'm just top tier, like final boss.
You're so annoying.
No, I have no idea why I don't have allergies, but it's so nice because like I suck if I get sick. Like it's just like the end of the world, even if it's like a little common cold. So
AKA
like
all men.
yeah, it's because we're not used to it. Whereas like my sister and my mom are sick
No,
all the time.
men are just dramatic.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. When it comes to being
Yes,
sick, yes,
yes. When it comes
100%
to
I
being
am.
sick, it's like, oh, like
It's
my
because we're not
throat.
used to being sick.
Oh.
Whereas like Ava and my mom are sick all the time, so like they're used to it. Whereas like I'm
Okay,
rarely
no,
sick, so when I am, it's like
no,
end of the world.
no.
Yes, truly.
I would argue way differently because, like, I know so many women that aren't sick all the time and they can just handle it. Whereas men, they're like, oh, I'm dying, like, immediately.
Well, I
Just
am
drama.
dying.
No, it's just drama. Like I'm like, you just have a cold. Like, yeah, it
Like I
sucks.
sneeze and I'm just like, fuck, I'm dead. I'm
Yeah,
cooked. Chat.
yeah. Drama, drama. Why
No, I
are
just
guys
hate
more dramatic when it comes to that? They just can't handle it. They just can't handle like,
because we're not used to being sick. That's why.
no, I just think it's like you have no grit.
We're just used to being better.
No, you have no grit.
We have no grit.
Yeah.
I do think there's an aspect where like women are used to it more and like they have like the ability to like handle it when it comes to like remedies and stuff like that where guys are just like actually I don't even know, it doesn't make sense. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm like, what do you mean? They can like make remedies? So can guys. Like,
But like, I feel
what?
like guys aren't gonna do stuff like that. I don't
Yeah, but
even
then
know where
like
that's
that's
coming
on
from.
them. I think that's what pisses me off about men is like they're like, I'm so sick, like blah 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 blah, and then they just want to sit there and complain, and I'm like, go help yourself. Like you're a grown ass man, go help yourself. Whereas like women, they're like, I'm so sick, like this is what I need to do to get better. I'm gonna take this, drink tea, do this, whatever. Guys will just sit there until a woman comes and brings it to them.
As it should be. No, I was kidding.
No, it's
No,
just so it's annoying. It's annoying. Like,
yeah,
take
like,
care of
but
it.
then it's like, then I have to like figure out like what medicine to buy, and like that's such a hassle. Because then I'm like, I
So
don't want to spend the
easy.
energy. But there's so many things out there that I'm like looking it up, and I'm just like, okay, there's too much. I'd rather just not do it. So that I was just like, I'll just sleep.
I mean, sleep is like the best thing. I also like don't really love to take medicine, but
It's just medicine doesn't like help me. That's all. That's why I don't do it. I feel like none of it help. Like
I
people take like Nyquil and Dayquil, and that stuff does nothing for me.
NyQuil. Ooh, I love NyQuil. That's
Yeah, it
my
doesn't affect me.
that's my uh because a drug of choice, but I don't take that unless I'm sick, so it's not like a drug of choice. But I
Every
love
night.
NyQuil because it knocks me out. Like I'm just done, donezo. So that's a good one. But I don't know. How did we even get on sick? Oh, allergies.
Yeah, because you were complaining.
Yeah, like I don't think I could be your friend if you had allergies.
Because I would complain.
Yeah, because you are drama if you like get sick or don't
You've never
feel
seen me
good.
sick.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I
Probably
literally
not.
remember being with you at the beach when you got your wisdom teeth out, and it was like a couple days after, and you were horrible. Even
Okay, well, that's
Cole,
different.
no,
That's
it's
different.
not. No, it's not.
Then having allergies, getting your wisdom teeth out is like, it's actually just painful.
No, that it's different, but it's like it's again like it's just something like you have meds for it. You have stuff to deal with it. Like just push through. Like just chill. And you were so drama. Even Cole came up to Ava and I and he was like, "Can I hang out with you guys?" Like Seb's just like being really annoying. And I was like,
It's
"Yeah."
because I didn't have my medication.
Yeah, but like whose fault?
My mom had it. And we went to the beach and she had the medication. And she's like, okay, yeah, we'll be there soon because we're heading right out after you. And she didn't leave for like 5 hours. And at that point, my medication had worn off. And so I was like in the couch with my head in the pillows, like screaming.
Well, there's
And I
also
was like,
like
you
other
said she was going to be
options.
here.
Like, oh, my mom has my meds and she's not here. So what can I do to help myself?
Well, you're
You
only
did
supposed to take
nothing.
that medication. And I didn't have like any oxy or anything either. So,
I know, but you could like get like a heat pack or an ice pack, or you could have probably taken Advil.
well, I'm probably not supposed to mix medication.
Again, you problem. You made it everyone's problem.
Well, that's different. Like having allergies where you're sneezing and your eyes are watery is different than like
No,
literally
because I
your
guarantee
mouth
you would have
hurting.
done exactly what you just did. Like, well, I can't take this. Like, I can't do that. Like, and then you
Well,
would
no,
have like made it everyone's problem.
the wisdom teeth is such a different situation though. Like you can't
It's a
mess
different
around with that
situation, but
shit.
I'm saying you're annoying. Like when it comes to that stuff, like you can't just like push through. No grit.
Well, no, that's the thing. I feel like men do push through, and that's why we complain because we don't have the medication, so we just push through
If you don't.
because we're men. Like you guys take all like the remedies and all the Advil because your head's hurting, whereas like us, we're just sit there and complain and get through it. I feel like you guys might complain less, but you guys are like drinking the tea and
I like literally
staying
have no
warm and
response for
sleeping,
you.
whereas like I just complain and get through it. It might be annoying, but I get through it without remedies and stuff.
Bro,
Oh my god,
whatever.
you guys just
Let's
handle it
move
better.
on. Yes. Yes, we do. Let's move on.
Well, that's all I have for
So
today.
I just
What were we gonna say?
um I did something really fun this week. I don't actually think I even told you, which is
Is
kind
your
of
mic
weird.
on?
Yeah?
Okay, it would just sound quiet for a sec.
Oh.
I think there was a weird thing with Riverside because on the last episode, at like a certain point, we got like really quiet, and I don't know why that was. I think it was Riverside though.
Oh. Well, is it fine now?
That sounds better. Yeah.
Okay. Um, well, I did something fun this week. I don't think I even told you, but I went to Dancing with the Stars live, like on tour, and that was really fun.
That's sick.
Yeah. It's actually like a segue into something that we have on our notes, but
And now I know
anyways,
exactly what that is.
I do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Actually, I feel like you could connect the dots here. This one's an easy one for you.
Okay. Now I feel like I'm not gonna make the connection, but okay.
No, Dancing with the Stars though, years ago I was able to go to like an actual like live taping of or like live recording of an episode, which was really cool to like see how it all works and like that was like during the season. But I've never done like the like tour thing. And so that was a really cool experience because I was curious. I was like, how do they do like how do they make a show of just like dancing? Like, how are they gonna make this entertaining? Like, not that dancing isn't entertaining, but I'm like even for concerts, like they don't just sing the whole time either. Like there's like stuff that they
Mm-hmm.
talk about. And so I was just curious how it was gonna work. And they did a really good job. Like they made it super funny. One of the like pros, she like was like the MC for the whole thing and she was hilarious. And then it's cool because at different parts of the tour they have different um stars that they bring. And so they brought Eileen, I think her last name's Hendricks. She's like the mom in Parent Trap, the stepmom in Parent Trap.
Okay.
She's an actress. She's hilarious though, but she was on it. And then they also had Dylan Efron, which I loved him during the season, but it was so funny like seeing him like he was so shy. He was like not you could tell he was like so out of his element. And then I actually talked to someone at Lululemon yesterday that he went to the show in Eugene and he said the same thing. He was like, "Yeah, Dylan just wasn't really in any of it. Like he was really shy." So I thought that was funny.
What do you
Um,
mean he wasn't in it?
like Eileen, she like helped MC a lot of it and kind of helped with like different parts of it and then she was in a few different dances whereas like Dylan wasn't really he did like one or two dances.
Wait, I guess I don't know how Dancing with the Stars works. I thought, wait, so they go to different cities and dance for people? Like, I'm so
Ye-
confused.
Yeah, so they do like a tour and it's the pros. So the pros are like the ones who are on every season of Dancing with the Stars. And then at different stops, they bring different stars. And so like the stars that they brought were
Mm.
Dylan and Eileen. Like they're on tour now with the pros for like a few stops or whatever. And the pros dance. Like they do a ton of different performances for like a tour. So it's like a dance
Hmm.
show. I don't know how to explain it better. I feel like I don't know. But they just it's like a concert, but they're not singing, they're just dancing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And Dylan only did like two dances.
Oh, okay, okay,
Whereas like
okay.
Eileen, she was in a lot of stuff, like even if she wasn't doing all the dances, like she was like helping with MC. So she was like helping with different parts of the show where she'd come out and announce who was coming out next or like talk about her season.
Okay,
So that's what happened. But Dylan just,
that
yeah,
makes
wasn't really
sense.
in it. So,
Yeah, because I always thought Dancing with the Stars was just like a reality TV show that was like pros, and then I didn't realize they like toured. I thought it was just like a competition show shot in like LA or something.
well, it is. It is like a competition reality show.
Hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. I went to like a taping of that years ago, which
Hmm.
was really cool. But then this was the first time doing like going to the tour, which I didn't know how it was going to work.
Yeah, that's interesting. I did not know they did all that.
Yeah, and it's crazy too. Like, I mean, obviously the pros are amazing dancers. They like didn't get to where they were at without being a good dancer, but they are working their butts off. I mean, it was like a couple hours and there was like an
Hmm.
intermission and everything, but it's like they're go, 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 outfit change, new dance, outfit change, new dance, like group dances, partner dances, like single, like solo dances. Like it was crazy. They're so good. Um, but yeah, I just love everyone on that show. And then the last few seasons, I've really paid attention to like the pros and like who they're partnered with. And this season, Alix Earle, my girl, was on Dancing with the Stars. And at the performance I went to in Portland, it was so funny because Ezra and Haley, which Ezra is a pro and Haley is like a troupe. She's like literally only 19 and she's like going on tour and part of the show. So she does like fill-ins for like different dances and like she does a ton of the choreography for the tour, like with everyone. And anyways, they have this dance where on tour people have been recording it because they hold up a sign that says something funny or whatever. And like in Eugene, they held up one that said "Sko Ducks." Like they just like
Hmm.
change it for every show. And ours was, Alex, we're still waiting for your response. And I thought it was hilarious. Like it was so funny. And they're obviously team like Alix Earle because they just had her on this season. Um, and I think once you go on a season, like you just become a part of their like little group and stuff. But
Oh, so they post. Okay, so Alex Earl wasn't there. They just put that poster up.
yeah, like there's one dance that they do
Okay, okay.
every single show and they like hold a sign up and so that's the sign that they held up and I thought it was hilarious
Okay.
because which that's why
And
I was saying it was like
were
a
they?
segue into Alex versus Alex.
Yeah. Wait, so were they? Was this in Redmond or Bend or where was this?
Portland.
So you drove to Portland this weekend.
Yeah, I feel like literally for anyone listening, this just proves how well you listen because I said that.
You ne Well, I heard you say Portland, but I didn't realize the show. I thought you were saying a past show was in Portland
Yeah.
because you said you went to Dancing with the Stars. I didn't realize that was in Portland, and then you'd said in Portland at some point, but I didn't realize this one
Mm,
was Portland. I thought
mm.
Alex Earl was in a Portland show earlier on in the season. That's what I was confused.
Yeah, I think things just like aren't really clicking for you today.
I feel like you're just not clocking what I'm
I was just gonna say that.
saying. Whoa, the tie-ins of other topics is crazy.
I know. Like,
um,
it's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. So,
about my girl Alix Earle and Dancing with the Stars. Um,
Mm, mm,
the
mm.
connection when I said earlier when you were like, "Oh, Dancing with the Stars," the connection. My connection was to Alix Earle just based off the
Oh, good.
research that I did.
Oh, good, good, good,
So that
good.
was. And then when you said Dylan Efron, I was like, okay, I don't think that's the connection that she's talking about because like obviously traders, but yeah, no, it was Alix Earle thing. Um,
No, Dylan Efron was just like he was one of the cast member or one of the stars on this season of Dancing with the Stars, which it was really cool getting to see him because like especially after just watching his season of Traders as well, like that was super fun. Like seeing him on two reality shows and then getting to watch him, but he's such a like shy guy. I was like, "Oh my God."
it's just funny on traders. They're just like everyone refers to him as Zach's brother, which I mean is
Mm.
fair. I mean, is he just famous because of Zach, or did he do like reality TV and then he became famous?
No, he's like influencer. Like I think he just became an influencer based off of being Zac Efron's brother, and then
Is he
yeah,
younger?
yeah,
Oh, okay, okay. I think
yeah.
Bob the drag queen said like Zac Efron hasn't done any good movies, and I was like, wow, that is crazy because that's so false.
He did say that, and that was like, yeah, that was tea for sure. But the thing I like
Zac
about
Efron.
Dylan Efron is like, I feel, I mean, I obviously don't know him, but I feel like he comes off as very humble and like he like takes it like he takes it almost as a compliment as like you're Zac Efron's brother. Like he doesn't mind like when people say that. It seems like maybe he does, but just from what I've seen, I feel like he like he takes it as a compliment. Like, no, my brother's like great. Like, look at what he's done. Like, I'm proud to
Yeah.
be his brother. So I think that's cool. But
Well, that's kind of like when people see you, they're like, oh, you're Sebastian's co-host, and I'm like, yeah, like right. I assume that's what people say to you.
yeah, yeah, I actually no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Oh my God,
For
do you
me,
see my
people are like,
cat?
oh my
She's going
god.
crazy.
Yeah, I do. It's just blurry.
Oh,
I can just see like
she just like popped up with like crazy
object.
eyes.
Um, yeah.
Anyways,
For me,
Dancing
it's
with
like,
this.
oh, Sebastian.
No. Anyways, Dancing with the Stars was really good, and I think the note that Ezra and Haley held up was legendary, and I think we should dive into it. Let's get into the Alex versus Alex. What's
I think we should
happening?
introduce the episode first.
Okay, then do
Um,
it. Gosh.
let's get a thumbnail. Are you frozen? Are you even there? I can't even fucking tell.
He's yelling at my dog, sorry.
Oh, guys, she so mean. Um,
No,
I
I'm
was
just
saying
trying to
let's get a
help.
thumbnail. Thumbnail.
Um, now.
Amaze, amaze, amaze.
Boo!
Welcome back, guys, to Overshared episode 24. Um, yeah, that's introduction. That's all I have. Nothing else.
I feel
um,
like we used to have like a long spiel, and now we don't.
I feel like we never had a spiel. It was just like we would say it and then we'd like get into something else, and then we just don't have that right now. But anyways, we were just talking about Dancing with the Stars, and the connection I made with that was Alix Earle. And so obviously there's been some Alix Earle, Alex Cooper drama that's happened, and I just looked into it. Um,
Alex
I have some
versus
opinions,
Alex.
but I'm curious. I feel like I know who you're siding with, but I'm curious what your thoughts are.
Wait, no, I want to hear yours first because this is like a fresh perspective. This is everyone, we're getting a newbie into this mix. Let's hear what the newbie has to say
um,
because I've been trying to get Seb for so long now to follow a lot of drama, a lot of reality TV. We are seeing so many layovers, so many crossovers. It's time he gets in on this. It's time.
yeah, I can't wait. Um, so I think your team Alix Earle, just from what I'm guessing. I am team no one, because I don't fucking care. I don't think this beef is that deep. Like I think it's like
That's the
I
wrong
think
answer. That's
I
the no,
think
I'm just
there's like
kidding.
I think there's like business beef, and it seems like it all has to do with like Carl's Jr. or something, and there's beef with like their agent because their agent like put Alix Earle on the Carl's Jr. thing, not Cooper or something, and then it sounds like Alix Earle like is jealous of Cooper or Cooper's jealous of or of Earl. Like I don't really fully get like I just don't think this is beef that's so necessary to be like talked about. Like I don't think you need to take a side, but if I were to take a side just based off these two people that I know a little very little about, I would take Cooper's side just because I do enjoy her podcast more, and I think Alix Earle is kind of I think Alix Earle is just famous for just literally no apparent reason. But and I know that she started out as a barstool girl, but I will say I feel like Alix Earle has been dealing with this in a funnier way because I did see a video of her friends like waking her up and she like is looking at the response from Alex Cooper. But I also do think like Alix Earle, she like just reposted something and then it turned into this massive problem where I'm like, okay, just because you repost something, it doesn't mean it's like necessarily passive aggressive or it's not like you're not like taking a shot necessarily. It's just like you're reposting something because you relate to it. So I just think it's kind of unnecessary drama that's been drawn out. But yeah, I don't know.
Whoa. Okay.
Convince me otherwise. Convince me otherwise, because I don't really know either. I don't think Alex Cooper is like the best interviewer. I don't think her podcast is like amazing, but it's interesting, and I do enjoy listening to it with certain guests. And then Alex Earl, I know nothing about. I just think everything she does is a PR stunt. So
Whoa, okay. So to your defense, I also agree, like, why is the internet like so focused on Alex versus Alex? Like the way I brought it up, like made it sound like I'm very like, oh, I'm on this side, like yada yada yada. I truly don't care,
and your
actually.
reaction based off what I just said also shows that.
No, because I can't believe like you're taking Alex Cooper's side just because like everything I don't know. I just think I'm Team Earl all the way. Like I love
Just
her.
everything
Like
I've seen, there hasn't been like a single like note of like evidence for anything. Like I don't even know what the beef is. It's just people explaining things, but no one's like come out with like like actual thing of substance when it comes to this. And that's why I'm
no. Yeah.
like everyone's like okay, like let me break. I watched like 4 or 5 videos of people saying like, all right, this is the situation, and I'm like, okay, am I missing something? Like what is like the beef here? Like I don't. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like why do people care about this so much?
I do truly think like there's so many other things that we should be focused on in this world right now.
I want to talk about the
Especially
economy.
not even that, but it's like one of my favorite influencers, his name's Henry. He is just like the funniest guy ever. Like he's so like just sweet. I just love him. But he like posted the other day and he was like, I don't really understand. We're all so focused on Alex versus Alex and we still haven't figured out the Epstein files. Like he like was like, why aren't we
Yeah.
still focused on that? Like we're now moving on to
Or
Alex versus Alex. Like
it's like we're about to
and
go
I
into
was like,
World War III. Like what
yeah,
are we
I was
doing?
like, Henry is truly like standing on business. I was like, yes, Henry, yes.
Look what our
But
president's
anyways,
doing. What are we talking about?
yeah, I don't really know what the beef is between Alex versus Alex.
Oh my god.
I feel like there's always been like some sort of stuff that's gone on between them. The reason I'm saying I'm team Alix Earle is because, well, I'm a big fan of hers, but I also just like how she's dealing with it because I also think like she's not twisting it into this big thing where it feels like Alex Cooper is like trying to make drama out of something that doesn't need to be. Like I feel like Alex Cooper is almost like becoming intimidated by the success Alix Earle's having. Like, and I think Alex Cooper had that moment of like call her daddy and everything like that, like blowing up. But like Alix Earle is like truly like she's just taking off. Like she's like living her best life. And while a lot of the
Well,
stuff
tell us
that she does put out is like PR and whatever, I just think she's like very smart about things and then she is still like very authentic. At least it seems like that in my opinion from what I watch. But
what does Alix Earle like? She's just like a beauty influencer or
well, so she
whatever.
just like became like an influencer on TikTok because of like her looks. Like she's just super gorgeous. And that was like pretty much it. Like she would just post like going out with my friends, like get ready with me, like just like little videos like that. But then she's like monetized off of that. Like she's just like grown. Like she was like, let's see like what I can do with it. And then from there, like she's just blown up and she just came out with her own like skincare brand, which I really, really want. It looks super good. It looks better than any of the other influencers I've like seen come out with stuff. Do I think it's necessary for everyone to come out with these things? No, but she does do a lot of like get ready and get unready with me videos. So I think like her skincare routine makes sense because she's like talks about she's always like talked about that. Like it's not coming out of nowhere for her, I think. Um and then yeah, she's just done other stuff like she's done Dancing with the Stars, like she was like in this relationship that everyone loved. She was dating this like NFL player. They did break up sadly. But
Braxton Berrios.
yeah,
She put that
which
guy on for sure.
yeah, and then he actually like was just recently seen with someone else, and so I
Just
I,
like a
I
copy
don't.
and paste version.
I would say Alix Earle is definitely better than whoever this girl was, but she was so gorgeous. But um, yeah,
So it
so I
sounds
just
like
think she's like an influencer, but she's been very smart with like what she does and her next steps and I like how she's always been like very honest. Like she has like a very interesting family background and she's been like open and honest about all of that. Like she I really like her. Um Alex Cooper I don't know as much about, but I do think like she is one to like get into the drama just to like bring her name up or like get attention around her name from what I've like seen in the past, I feel like, especially like with guests she's had on Call Her Daddy or like things that she's brought up, like she does like to stir the pot. And that's not a bad thing. Like I think she's also very smart, but I just don't understand like why are we blowing up something that no one even knows about? Like I'm just so
I
confused.
know that's the thing. It's like she like made this video, people are reposting all this stuff and responding, and everyone's like, "Oh, Alex versus Alex explained." They're doing like all these diagrams and everything, but
Yeah.
no one is actually coming out with like any sort of like substance from it. Like, there's no like proof of anything. So I'm like watching these videos, and I'm like more confused than because we were like something about like Carl's Jr., something about their agent who represents both of them, and then like Dave Portnoy and his like skin that he needs SPF 50 for, like he's out there talking shit. And I'm just like, what is happening? Like I don't get
Yeah,
what's
which the
happening.
Dave Portnoy thing is really funny because last week he was like drunk and he was like spilling all this drama that like Brianna Chicken Fry like told him in confidence and like Brianna Chicken Fry then got on and was like everyone like someone needs to go take away Dave's phone like which I love Brianna Chicken Fry. I wasn't a huge
Really
fan
don't
of
like
her.
her.
You don't like her?
No, I just think she's annoying.
I didn't like her until she came out with like all the Zach Bryan stuff, and then I just think like I gained so much respect for her because it was like
Mhm.
she was like it's obviously been a trend for him to buy out like what he has done to his previous relation like in his previous relationships and the women that he had dated before or had been with before that was life-changing money and even the money that he was offering her was life-changing but she was like I'm not going to be silenced and I just think I gained a lot of respect for that because it was like at least she was speaking out about it and wasn't just like letting him get away with things and I don't know, I just really like her. But then yeah, she's like been chiming in on the Alex versus Alex and then Cooper then like released stuff about Brianna and Chicken Fry and so then that's getting him to be a mess. So I don't really know why there's drama, but I really like how Alix Earle is handling it because it feels like Alex Cooper is like heated and is so mad, and I just like how Alix Earle is like, all right, game on, but then she's also like not really saying anything. Like I went on TikTok this morning, she posted and she was like, sorry, been a busy week. And she's like doing like pole dancing and it's like really bad. And so it's just like funny because she's not bothered by it, whatever it is. Like it, at least that's what it feels like. So I don't know.
Yeah, so well, one, I feel like Alex Cooper, like based off the examples you gave me of Alix Earle, like Alex Cooper has actual substance when it comes to like the stuff that she's making. Like she has a podcast. Like Dancing with the Stars is not really like a that's not really doing anything for people. It's entertaining, but like Alex Cooper has a podcast that's like interesting and she talks to interesting people. Now I don't think the topics that she talks about are always great, depending on her guest. Um, but I do understand, like, it does feel like Alex Cooper would be the type to stir the pot. I think because her podcast is Call Her Daddy and they do talk about like wild shit sometimes. I think this does kind of go up that alley of stuff and information. So it kind of does make sense that like she would want to stir the pot a bit.
Uh-huh.
And it does seem like Alex Earl is dealing with it better just because like she doesn't really care. And she doesn't have like a podcast that she's trying to promote. Like she's an influencer, so she's just like posting her day in the life. But at the same time, like
I
there's a
almost
weird
wonder
line
if
between what
I'm like, I don't think she has a podcast.
she did.
Oh,
She had a
she
podcast
did.
under Alex Cooper's production company. I think it was called like Unwell.
Yes.
It's just I don't, the fact that I know all this is just because I did research today, which is so funny. Like none of this stuff is stuff I used to know.
Yeah, so she did
Um,
have a podcast that was, yeah, it was under Alex Cooper's, and then as of mid 2025, she parted ways.
yeah. But I don't know how big that podcast was. I'm sure it did decent, um, but now she doesn't have that. But there's a weird line of like acting unbothered and being unbothered. Like, I feel like if you're truly unbothered, you'll continue posting stuff, but you just don't comment about a situation. And so I feel like I don't think she is bothered by it, but
So
saying like, "Oh, I've been busy" or whatever, like that I don't know. It's weird because like, it doesn't sound like she's bothered by it, but at the same time, like you could look at it as like, oh, maybe she is kind of bothered. But I don't. I feel like she's not. Like sometimes, like when you try to act like you're unbothered, it comes across as like you're bothered. But
I just feel
sometimes
like
just not. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
I
weird.
feel like Alex Earle, from what I've seen, a lot of people like her, and why I like her is because she's always been very like she's like chaotic, but she's like honest and like she like speaks on what's
Hmm.
going on and like I think like she's very smart in how she does things, especially because a lot of
Hmm.
stuff like does do PR and she does do all these different things. But I think I I don't know. I just I don't I think if it was like something serious, I feel like she would come out and like talk about it. But I think that's the
Hmm.
thing is I don't think it's that serious. Like I feel like it's Alex Cooper like trying to stir up drama when it's like what's like there's no issue.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely like this is definitely like a non-issue drama. But because it's like two big names, people are going to be talking about it.
My dog is being crazy. She's not listening. But yeah, it's two big people. And I feel like people have always kind of taken like one of the Alexes. Like they've always been like, oh, I'm team this or team that. Like, because they like kind of blew up, not at the same time, but like, I don't know. I just don't know why it's a big deal. I really don't. But I am team Alex Earle just because I love her. I love her content. I love that she's like chaotic and like she just posted, which she is getting hate for, but she posted this video at like 6 a.m. and she's like, come get unready from Coachella. She's like, come get unready with me for the day or from the night. And everyone's like posting like, girl, it's 6 a.m. What are you doing? But she just does that. Like it's like very it's just raw, like real. Like that's what she's doing. She's out partying. Like she's living it up. Go you. But she's getting hate
Yeah.
because in one of the videos she posted, which was like her making this quesadilla at like 6 a.m., which it was a terrifying video because she's like putting her hands like in the pan, like pressing it down, like it was chaotic. But then in the
Hmm.
background, she's like eating it and there's like whippets in the background. And everyone was like, you need to delete this right now. And I'm like, I just think that's why I do like her is like I don't know if she's doing the whippets. Obviously, she's in like an influencer house. Like there's so many people. Do I think that's something that should be promoted? No, but I also don't think she's promoting that. I think it was just like her literally posting this video of eating a
Yeah.
quesadilla. Like people just get really upset about like all of the stuff that's in the background.
Yeah.
But I'm like, are you going to be naive and think none of that's happening? Like, she's not promoting it. She's not out here saying,
Yeah.
oh, go do this. It is in the background. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. It was not good though. Like, she probably should have watched that. But I think that shows how she just is like, just her. Like, it just is what it
Mhm.
is. I don't know.
Well, I do appreciate that type of content when someone is just like completely themselves.
Uh-huh.
Which is why I mean, like, which is why you like Jared McCain. Which is why I think Jared McCain's cool. I think the
Yeah.
people that have problem with Jared McCain are the people who are insecure or like there's something about them that's
Yeah.
off. Like like the fact they're uncomfortable with him being his true secure self. I think is very
Exactly.
strange. Um, so I can definitely see how Alice Cooper would have more of like a filter with stuff. But I
I
just
think
don't.
she
But
does.
for me, I think it's different because like you like Alix Earle and you know less about Cooper, whereas like I only know a little bit about Cooper because I've listened to her podcast, but I've also listened to her on like um Armchair Expert with Jack Shepard and like her talking about her story and growing up and being in college and that crazy story that she's had. But I don't like love her. I just think I find her more interesting because she has a podcast. But
Uh,
I can see how she would be the type to maybe stir the pot a bit just because like
mhm.
I mean what brings you numbers and what brings people to you? Shit
Yeah.
like this where you stir the pot and then people start listening to your podcast. Like
Well,
so
and
it is smart either way. And I
that's
feel like
why I
that's not
think
Alix Earle's brand too.
no, it's definitely not, but I think that's why like I'm also kind of taking like side Earl because I feel like yeah, Cooper does like to kind of stir the drama and it's Alex right now, Alix Earle is like taking off. Like I mean, she had so much success with Dancing with the Stars. She had so much success with other stuff. She just launched her brand. Like she's just like living life and everyone's so stoked for her. And I feel like I don't know. I just feel like Alex Cooper would be the one to like, oh, let me get my name in there. Which it's people have said that before this drama started too, of like, oh,
Hmm.
this drama picked up and Alex Cooper is involved. Like, of course she is.
Yeah.
So,
Well, like what's success? Like what's the definition of success when it comes to like Dancing with the Stars? Like, because I just don't know anything about that world. So
no, I don't think it's
is
like,
it like winning it?
well, yeah, that like winning it's big, but I just think it was a cool thing to see Alex Cooper on it. She's not like the first influencer to be on it, but like I feel
Hmm.
like it's been recent that influencers have been asked to be on there. And I mean, like Charlie D'Amelio's been on it, like some other people, like Dylan Efron, obviously, he's like kind of an influencer. So she's not the first one by any
Yeah.
means, but I just think, like, as someone who literally just started like doing Get Ready with Me videos, ended up on Dancing with the Stars, where it's like other actresses and actors and singers and athletes and all this stuff. Like that's a cool thing to be on.
Yeah.
I don't think like that's where obviously that's not where any of her fame came from, but I just think it's a cool thing that she got to do. And then
Yeah. Yeah.
I really think like her beauty brand, she's just I'm not I don't think I'm marking any of her success from Dancing with the Stars. I just bring that up because it's like a recent thing that she did.
Okay. Okay.
I'm I think like she's like taking off in success based off of like yeah, just like her brand that she's starting, like the things that she's been doing, like she's just out there. I don't know. Whereas I feel like Alex
Hmm.
Cooper's name isn't out there as much right now. Well, it is right now, but before the drama,
Yeah.
it wasn't really being brought
Interesting.
up.
Okay.
And I think people have been saying like Alex Cooper is like willing to reach to like get her name put in anything, and I think that's true. Like again, Alix Earle's name is being brought up so much because she has this brand, she's doing this, she's doing that, like she's kind of just all over. She's the like it girl in a sense. Whereas like Alex Cooper is like, oh, let me make this reality TV show and bring all these dramatic people on. Like, let me do this, let me do that. Like, she's like reaching in different ways, and I feel like it's not taking off in the same sense as Alix Earle's stuff is taking off, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm Team Earl, but I guess we'll see what comes out because we don't really know what we're even team whoever for. We don't know what it is.
Yeah, I'm team neither just because I don't know slash
Hey,
I
actually,
just
you
don't
said
understand
Team
what the drama
Cooper,
is.
but you said
Well,
Team Cooper.
if I had to pick, I'm more Cooper, but in general, I'm just like whatever, none.
Whatever. Yeah, it is. It is
Seems
weird. I
like the
don't really
people are the
know.
ones that are. This is what I think. This is what I think. Ultimately, is they both shouldn't be like beefing or coming at each other for anything. Like, because ultimately, it's not that big of a deal, and it's not a good look for either one. So I think ultimately they both shouldn't just be promoting any sort of drama and just drop whatever it is. Um, there was a TikTok where a mom was like, "I'm a mom of six kids, and it's not a good look for like women to be beefing against each other for like no apparent reason." So that's my
Yeah,
take. At the end of the
I
day,
do. I
because
do
no one
agree
knows
with
what it
that. But
is.
if you're saying that, then how are you Team Cooper?
I'm saying if I had to choose a side, I would go Cooper. But in general, I'm like no, just because I know more about Cooper, and like with you,
No,
you're Alix Earle because you know more about her.
I know, but I'm saying with your take that you just had, like you said, like it should, like, why are they even beefing? Like, they shouldn't be saying it. So then how are you Team Cooper if Alix Earle is the one that, like, hasn't really responded to any of it? It's just been Alex Cooper, like, putting this all out there. That's what I'm saying.
No, and I'm just saying there just shouldn't be beef at all. Like
Okay,
Alex
you're not
Cooper shouldn't have said anything.
listening.
Alex Earle shouldn't respond.
You're not listening.
How am I not listening to that?
Because
I'm not choosing a side. I'm saying
I'm not.
there just shouldn't be beef in general. Like
Okay.
none of this should have started. Like Cooper shouldn't have made a video, or maybe shouldn't have reposted a video. Like all of that stuff just shouldn't have happened. And so then it's just all unnecessary beef. And
Okay,
I'm not.
okay,
I
okay,
don't want to choose
okay.
a side, but like if you like force my hand, I'm taking Cooper just because I know more about her, even though she shouldn't
No,
have started it. But I'm just
that's what
saying.
I'm saying. Like, you're like, sorry, I thought there was a dog. You're like counter, like you're not matching up right now because you're saying, oh, they
Do you
shouldn't
think
be
I'm
doing this.
contradicting myself?
Yes, because Alec, you're like, if I had to take a side, which I understand you don't want to take either, I understand, but you're saying if I had to take a side, it would be Alex Cooper. But then you go and say, but they shouldn't be doing that. But I'm like, but Alex Cooper is the one that started it. So how are you taking her side? That's
Well,
what I'm saying. Like you're contradicting.
didn't Alex Earle repost something?
But who started it?
But she reposted something, so isn't that technically starting it?
I don't think so because she reposted
No,
something.
I
Like
don't think so either. Because I think
she hasn't posted
because Cooper
anything.
responded to it.
Yeah, she hasn't
Yeah,
posted
because Cooper responded
anything.
to it. Yeah, no, I think Cooper started it for no apparent reason, and I think that's not a good look. But again, like obviously I'm against that. But in general, if this beef became real, then I'm gonna go with Cooper just because I like her more, and I don't know anything about Alix Earle.
All right, there's
Similar
gonna
with
be new
you.
beef on online Courtney versus Seb. Whose side are we taking? Like,
Like I just think overall it's dumb, but like
I
I'll
agree,
back
but
Cooper if I really have to, even if it does sound like I'm contradicting
you
myself.
are, you are
I
contradicting
mean, I don't
yourself.
think I am. I don't think I truly am, but because like why would I go with why would I like Alix Earle? I know nothing about Alix Earle, so I'm just like whatever. She seems unbothered, so like I think that's good. I think Alex Cooper shouldn't do anything, but in general, I just know more about Cooper, so like I just think she's more interesting.
I know you are contradicting yourself, and that's fine. That's fine.
Nah, nah. Chat is Courtney cooked?
I'm not. I'm not.
No, I
Ugh.
definitely see where I can be contradicting myself, but
Thank
that's
you.
okay.
Okay, whatever. Anyways,
That is
maybe
a
we'll
hill
find
I'm
out.
willing to die on.
Maybe we will find out soon what this Alix versus Alix drama actually is.
I think
Um,
part of it is just like I just think that like Alix Earle has no reason to be famous. I don't think Cooper does either, but I feel like Cooper has like this big podcast that has some more substance, and so I think that's why I think that's more interesting. But I don't think she should be starting beef. But Alix Earle and like thousands of other people also are influencers because of their looks and everything. But and then they've been able to then create stuff since then. But
yeah, I just
um,
think like I think Alix Earle has been able to, yeah, like she's been able to grow from just a get ready with me video. Like she's now
she's
doing all
definitely doing a
these
lot.
things, whereas like all you keep saying about Alex Cooper, she has a podcast. Like if she didn't have a podcast, okay, what else does she do? And she does do other stuff. I'm not saying she doesn't, but
I don't think you need to do anything else. I mean, she has a very successful podcast.
I okay, I just feel like we're not gonna get anywhere with this. That's
I
fine.
mean, like look at Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty has a podcast, but and then he's like a writer. But like, so yeah.
Yeah. I also don't see Jay Shetty just like making drama because his name isn't put out there.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's not a drama dude. Like his podcast isn't about drama. But I'm saying is like he's known as a podcaster. Alex Cooper, I feel like, is known as a podcaster, and then Cooper. I mean, Earl is just an influencer.
I feel like okay. I feel like a podcaster is an influencer. Like I think that's like the same
In a similar
realm.
sense, yeah. Similar
Yeah.
realm.
Yeah.
It's a little different, but similar.
Okay. I feel like we need to move on because we're not getting anywhere with this.
I'd
Everyone,
like to keep going in circles, actually.
Seb is Team Cooper. I'm Team Earl. We'll see what happens. We'll keep y'all updated. But we're moving on.
Alex Earl should have made that video in response to
Oh
Cooper.
my
That's all I'm
God.
saying.
Okay, well, I'm gonna change this. Going back to Alix
How about them
Earle,
Cubs?
she was at Stagecoach this last weekend, along with, or not Stagecoach, sorry.
Coachella?
That's really on my mind because I'm going next week. Everyone, stay tuned. We'll see who I get to see. Um, no, but she was at Coachella. Coachella weekend 2 is just this weekend. I actually did want to talk about Coachella last week when we recorded, but we had so much to talk about with the traders party and we just had a lot of tea. But anyways, people are I feel like I've seen a lot of videos of people saying, "Oh, it's Sabrina Chella or whatever." But then a lot of people, which I know I built my For You page, so I know why I'm seeing more of Bieber Chella because I am a Bieber believer since day one. Um, there was a lot of like I feel like people that were skeptical and they were like, is he even gonna perform? Like blah 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 blah
Mhm.
blah. But I was like, nope, he's gonna be there. I know it. Like he'll be there. And I just think like if we're gonna talk about celebrities and influencers and all these people and how they're capitalizing off of what they're doing, let's talk about Justin Bieber because holy crap, this man, even if it's not him and it's just his team, whoever is in charge of all of this is a genius. A
Hmm.
genius. Um, because he's killing it. He's killing it, killing it, killing it. I don't know if you know much about his performance, Seb. I don't remember if I
Yeah,
sent.
everything was planned out.
Yeah. Well, and I thought it was really cool because like Justin Bieber along with some other artists have like really struggled with um like ownership of their music and stuff over the years. Like there was like the whole like Scooter Braun, which Scooter Braun was a huge person for Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, like all these really big artists. Um, and they pretty much like lost their rights to their music. That's why Taylor Swift then was like, screw you, I'm just gonna record it all on my own. That's why we have all of Taylor's version. Justin Bieber didn't do that. But he did like run into some stuff at Coachella. Something about like he wasn't supposed to be able to perform his old songs or something like that. I can't remember. I want to find it.
Well, I don't think he played the full length of the songs, so he didn't like break any rules.
Well, and he went around it in such a smart way because he streamed it. And so I want to look this up. Streaming at Coachella because people were saying that it was like a lazy performance, but I thought it was
But
like
it wasn't.
it was
But everything was
genius.
planned out by him.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
genius. I think it was this. No, it wasn't this. I had it the other day. That's gonna annoy me, but I thought it was so smart the way that he did it, and it was a really cool way to like interact with fans because it was like people then got to pick.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, I've never seen that done before. I want to find this article. I can't find it. Yeah,
Hmm.
people were saying that it was lazy and low effort, so critics slammed the performance for being overly simplistic, noting that Bieber, a reported $10 million headliner, sat for roughly 30 minutes in a hoodie and sunglasses, scrolling YouTube and singing over recorded tracks. Many fans expected a high production comeback, um, and some users accused him of scamming Coachella for a high fee while providing minimal effort. But then what people are arguing back to that, which I agree with, is that it was like a full circle moment. It was very smart and strategic. So they're saying that um, he was the first major artist discovered on YouTube, which is true. And so using the platform on the world's biggest stage was a genius, self-aware move. They're saying that commentators noted that by avoiding traditional high production performances, Bieber made a quietly profound statement about internet era fame. Instead of a rehearsed show, the performance felt real and reactive, acting as a live experiment and fan engagement rather than just a manufactured show. And then it said reporters suggest that this approach may have allowed him to work around licensing issues regarding his sold music catalog, as he was technically playing YouTube videos rather than performing the songs directly. And then despite the backlash, the set created massive conversation and high engagement on social media, with one clip gaining 122 million views overnight. Um, so obviously there's like a large mix of reviews, but I
Hmm.
absolutely agree that like it was very strategic in how he did it, and it was so smart. And he's standing on business. It's not clocking to some people, but he's standing on business.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he broke a bunch of records as well. Yeah, I think that
Mhm.
clip that you're talking about, I think it's now reached over 150 million views in 24 hours,
Crazy. Crazy.
which that's Instagram's record, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's also just for the fans, I feel like it's just like a nostalgia too.
hmm
Like I
I
keep seeing all
just
these videos of
go ahead.
like
Sorry.
Beliebers who were fans of him back in 2010 when we were probably like in middle school or high school or whatever when he was really blowing up, and like 2015 when we were in high school, and then now you're seeing him at like full stage and you're grown. I think like everyone is like, oh my god, like the Beliebers are truly coming out again, which I
Yeah.
think is sick.
I just think it was such a genius move on his end too, because I think with artists like Justin Bieber, you see them blow up at a really young age, and then it's kind of like the question is, what do they do to continue their growth? And we've seen some artists like they've changed their kind of genre. They've kind of change like I don't know, like Taylor Swift, like she always has themes. Like Post Malone, he's like shifted to country, and we've seen these big shifts in other artists, but I think it was always like, what is Justin Bieber gonna do? Like, how is he gonna continue to capitalize on his name and his brand? And I think what he did was just, again, it was genius. And I think it's like he's not trying to come up with something new. He's trying to bring back what everyone loved. And I think that's so
Hmm.
smart because a lot of artists and a lot of celebrities, I think, get very stuck on, okay, what can we create that's new? And he's still doing that. Like, he is still, like, he's created his brand, like, that a lot of people love. Like, he's now partnering with, like, other big brands, and he's doing these really cool things, but then it was just the question of, yeah, what does he do with his music? And he's still creating new music as well, but he's stuck to who he is. And I think that's why a lot of people really still love him and have like that respect for him. That's why I love him for
Yeah.
sure. I've always loved him.
And then I mean, yeah, I saw this funny video where this dad, he's like, I'm not gay. He's like, I have a wife, I have a kid, but like at the end of the show, like there's something that Justin did just like kind of gets me. And then all the comments are just like, bro, you're a believer.
Yeah, you're a believer. Yeah, he does. He has this like energy about him, and I just love him so much. I'm so sad that I wasn't able to go to Coachella either weekend. I wanted to go really bad. Um, and it was like a record for tickets as well.
Hmm.
Because of Justin Bieber. And a lot of people are now saying, "Oh, he's gonna do a world tour and all of this stuff."
I was
I
just about to ask you.
I don't know if he's gonna do that. Part of me thinks no. And it's just
Hmm.
because I think it's from watching him the past couple of times he's gone on tour, he hasn't been able to finish the tour. I do think like there were a lot of things that he was struggling with mentally, physically, a lot of a lot of issues. Um, but he did just have a kid, and like there's other stuff that he's doing, like he's growing this other brand, and I just part of me thinks he's not gonna do a world tour yet. I do think that will
Hmm.
be something that'll happen. I just kind of think it's not there yet. But maybe it is.
Yeah,
Maybe like he
yeah.
saw the huge success with Coachella and that was like a test to see how it'll take
It
off.
would be sick.
Oh, I will be going. I have gone to every single concert. Well, not every concert, but I've gone to every tour. Like I've gone to a concert for every tour. So I've seen him. Every time I will not miss seeing him if he goes on tour
I've
because
not.
I love him. And he is a great performer. Like I know people like hated on him for a long time, but he's a good performer. He's entertaining. He makes good music. Um, so we'll see. But I don't know if he'll do a world tour yet.
I think it's crazy that fans of his, like diehard Justin Bieber, Belieber fans, like love him to no end, but then he performs and then everyone's like, "Oh no, like I hate this." It's like you love this person, but then like so many people like criticize him at the same time
Mm.
and it's like, "Bro, like there's no winning with people, I feel like."
Oh, never.
So
And
I
I
don't know. I'm
feel
just
like
like, "Guys, come on." Like
I feel like that's been part of his issue too, is like not wanting to finish like some of these tours and stuff is just like all the hate he's gotten it since he's become famous, and I don't really understand why. I mean, I've always loved him, so duh. I'm not gonna feel that way. But yeah, he's gotten so much hate. A lot more hate than a lot of other artists, I think, do. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I think that's because he's so big, and I think people have like a perception of him, and they expect him to act and do a certain way,
Mm,
and then when he doesn't, it's like, oh well, Justin Bieber sucks, like his fall off is crazy or whatever, and it's just
yeah.
like, bro's been in the limelight since he was like, I don't know how old he was in 2010, like what, like 13 or 12 or whatever
Yeah,
it
he was
was,
like
like
13 or
he was so
14 when
young,
he was like found. Yeah.
and I mean, we look at child actors and children who then become famous, like when they're at an early age, like usually like I feel like it's very 50-50 of whether you turn into like Amanda Bynes or you turn into Justin Bieber. So it's just like
Well, and
there's two very clear routes.
that's why I wish people could like kind of take a step back and give him more respect, because I do think he deserves it. Because like you're saying, like he was found at such a young age. He was put in the limelight at such a young age. He was around a lot of those people that are getting in trouble for a lot of bad things. I mean, I
Yeah.
guarantee there's been a lot of really horrible things that have happened to him, and a lot of things that he's seen and been through. And he has gone off the deep end at times. And I think since he's in the limelight, everyone's seen that and gives him all this hate, and they're so quick to judge. But he's also now, like, look at what he's doing. He's doing this crazy cool performance at Coachella, and he's showing up, and he's like taking on this part as a dad and a husband and all of these things. And yeah, people are just so quick to judge. I'm like, why not look at the growth
Yeah.
and where he's
And
come
also like
from?
think yeah. Well, like think about like all of us and our friends in high school and think about all of us and our friends in college. Imagine like one of us or like imagine like you're famous, like Justin Bieber famous, and you're at the stage of your life where you're growing up, you're like learning lessons, but you have hundreds of millions of dollars. Like you're not a normal kid. Like you're not
No.
like a normal high school 18-year-old or a college student who can like go out, drink, like make mistakes, or in high school like go out do stuff like because obviously there's shit like in high school and college that we did that if you were famous would not be okay. And so then
Right?
like he gets in trouble when he was younger and he was like going through like a bad phase or whatever when he got like arrested for like speeding, which is like obviously not good, but that's like not nearly as bad as it could have been. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm like, for the most part he did like a pretty good job like growing up with all the fame and like not getting in too much trouble because like
Yeah,
I
he
swear
got
there's definitely people out there that I know if they were famous they would be cooked,
yeah, like he got in trouble a
but
couple
people
times
just
for
care
like
so much.
vandalism and like his attitude and like partying and yeah, the speeding and all that stuff. But exactly like you're saying, how could you not get caught up in that when you grew up with that much money in the way that you grew up around the people that you're growing up? Like again, like you're saying, like it's pretty good where he's at.
Yeah. And I feel like 85 to 90% of teenagers who grow up and are not famous have done stuff that's not a good look. Like whether that's vandalism to like a small extent or speeding or
Absolutely.
drinking underage or something like all those things happen. And like, but then when it comes to like Justin Bieber or someone else who's famous and they get caught doing something like that, it's like, oh my God, this kid's so messed up. And it's like,
Mhm.
he's doing like what these teenagers would normally do. Is just, he just has a massive spotlight on him. And
Mhm.
so like, I've never understood why people don't give people like that grace. Cause it's like, okay,
Yeah.
were you never were you never 22 years old, 21 years old, like doing stuff like you're growing, you're making mistakes. Like that's a part of life. Like you can't expect someone to just be perfect.
Yeah, people are always so quick to judge, and it's been a big one for Justin Bieber, I think, is like everyone is so quick to judge him.
Yeah.
And I've, yeah, I've never understood why. I've always loved him. I think he's very creative, and I love all the stuff that he's doing right now. I think his Coachella set was amazing. I think it was so smart. I'm excited to see what he does next. Um, I really hope he goes. Selfishly, I want him to go on a world tour because I will be going to that. Um,
I just I
I
just want him
just,
to release new music.
yeah, I just don't know if it's gonna happen now, but maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I hope if it does happen, I hope he can get through that tour. Um, and yeah, just make it through the whole thing. Because like I said, the last couple tours, he hasn't been able to make it through everything, and I hope he doesn't just like jump into it and try to push through. Like, I hope this for any artist and anyone. Like, I hope they don't just like push to do it because everyone's wanting that. Like, do it because you're ready for it, I guess. I don't know.
Yes. Yes. I was literally gonna say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like, don't just do it because like the numbers are there. Like, do it because you truly believe it's a good idea or like your headspace is in the right spot where you
Well,
can
and I
actually do
think
something
that
like
like
that.
changes like the entire performance. Like, I I think like for an artist like Justin Bieber, he is like performative to an extent, but I also feel like a lot of his tours, especially when he was first having tours, it was very like, I don't know, it felt more authentic. And so I think when an
Hmm.
artist is super ready or is like so pumped to go on tour, it just changes the whole dynamic of like their performance. So
Yeah, definitely.
it would be
'Cause-
cool.
And also the fans need to chill out and give him grace because
Yeah,
then
chill the frick
if you
out.
like
Chill
keep
the frick out.
if the if like the believers and everything keep like demanding for a world tour and like or just a tour and go crazy and everything and then like they're being obnoxious about it, then it's not going to motivate him to want to do it probably. So
Well,
like
and
be
like
patient.
also, I think that's the thing that's really annoying and people like just are so unwilling to give grace for is the last two tours that Justin Bieber has had and has had to like cancel partway through. People are like not willing to like give him grace for that. And I'm like, can you do that? Like, probably not, especially if you're dealing like he literally dealt with like a health issue this last tour where like part of his face was paralyzed. So
Oh yeah, that was wild.
you're saying you want him to still keep going. Like, and I get it. Like, I would be heartbroken if, not heartbroken, but I would just be so sad if I had tickets and he canceled. And I'd be so looking forward to it because I'm a huge fan. But I'm also like, I know that I wouldn't go through with it either if I was going through all of that. And so I just
Yeah.
hope that if he does go on a world tour, one, I hope he can make it through it. But if he can't, I hope he doesn't get all the backlash that he has. But he will. He will, because people are just ruthless
Yeah.
when it comes to that. So,
That's the thing. Like people don't realize how difficult it is probably to be Justin Bieber, be famous, or honestly, being an influencer and being a content creator is not as easy as people think. Like it's obviously probably a lot more fun and whatnot than like sitting in the office. But people and like I saw a comment the other day where it was like some girl posted a video and it was all these people like sunbathing on like a
mhm.
Friday at noon. And she's like, what are these people doing? And the top comment is like, probably a content creator, like laughing, crying face. And I'm like, well, fucking, like, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
But
I
then it's like, people
think,
clown content creators so much, but it's like, I think you've realized this too. Like, it takes way more time than like you realize.
It takes way more time and effort, and I think a lot of the people that are clowning or hating are honestly jealous because I think they picture it as a
Truly.
really, really easy career path, and they're just like butthurt that they can't be there. And it's like, okay, then figure it out. I, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like a victim mindset, in my opinion. And um, yeah, like you have the ability to do whatever you want. Like I don't know. I just get annoyed with all of that.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude. I mean, like, I don't come out. I don't come out as like a hater for anything in
Mm,
general. Well, okay, that's not true. I just don't hate on like random influencer or people who are trying to blow up because
yeah.
like I just think that's crazy behavior. There's people I don't like, obviously, but I'm never like actively hating on them like in comments and shit because I also do know like content creating is not like always so simple. Now it depends on the type of content you're making. I think if you're just like taking a video of yourself because like you look attractive, I think that's different than doing like a mukbang or because even something like that takes effort or like doing these day in the life videos where you have to like set up your camera and everything and then go and edit. Like it's simple, but it's not always easy. And like it takes
Yeah.
time to edit. Then like if you're doing like multiple things, like trying to post multiple times a day, it's different than just grabbing your phone and like speaking to it. But I
Uh-huh.
just think people like yeah, like you said, are just jealous, and it's just like I mean, I'm jealous of so many content creators.
Oh,
I just don't like hate.
absolutely.
Like I don't have any hate towards Alix Earle. I mean I like it's just like
Mm,
I'm jealous
yeah.
that she's been able to like blow up, but I have no hate towards her.
Yeah, no, I don't have hate to
Alex Cooper,
towards
I hate.
yeah. No, I don't have hate towards any of them either. I do absolutely have jealousy because I wish that like I could do that. Like, so fun. But then
Yeah,
sometimes I do think about it too, and I'm like, do I wish I was doing that? Because I'm like, I feel like it does take away from things too, like just real life things. Like, oh, I'm at Coachella. Now have to like record all this stuff where I could have just been like living in the moment and enjoying it. Like, yes, they are absolutely enjoying it, and we're only getting snippets from that weekend. We're not getting everything. But like, it is also their job to record
yeah,
all of that and put videos together and do everything. And
yeah,
I mean, yeah, if we're looking at Alix Earle or Alex Cooper, any of those like really big influencers and celebrities, like they have people that do it for them too. Um, but yeah, I don't know. People need to chill. People need to chill.
yeah. I was
Chill
gonna say
out.
like I would. So I have going back to the Justin thing. I have a question to ask you, but the first thing is he's a person. He's a concert. Like if he had a concert, like he's someone I would be willing to go to because like I'm not a big concert guy, but there's only a few artists I'd be like, yes, I'd 100% go see, and
Mm.
he's one of them. I would 100% go see. Like I was not like okay, like I might have been a little bit of a believer because like I do have a photo of myself dressed up as Justin Bieber for Halloween.
Oh
So like
my God.
I think I was like secretly a believer because at the time it wasn't cool to like Justin Bieber like when I was like in middle school and high school.
It
And
was
so I was kind of
so
like
uncool.
I
And
really yeah, and I really mess with his music, but I just never like would talk about it until then I became like comfortable about it. Like now I don't care.
right.
But at the time growing up, it was like, oh, I just want to be cool, you know, like with all my friends. And but now I'm like, yeah, like the Purpose album, fucking banger, bro. Like it's so
Yeah.
good.
No, I
Um,
remember for a while too, like
like
also
so
going
good.
through that. Like I've always loved him and I've always been pretty vocal about it, but there were times where I was like a little bit quieter about it because people were like, "It's you
Yeah.
still like Justin Bieber?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I never stopped."
Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm trying to remember his. Okay, yeah. So like, I mean, dude, I'm when I dressed up as Justin Bieber back in like seventh or eighth grade,
Yeah.
it was like in the moment I was like, because I had the hair, I had like the long hair to the
Uh-huh.
side, and I was like, oh, I'm just like doing this ironically because like people told me I should, and I was like, oh yeah, but part of me was like, no, like I wanted to do that because like I
Yeah.
did mess with Justin Bieber so bad, and like I remember asking my mom. like for the Supra
Yes, the
like shoes that he was
purple.
so iconically known for, and because I wanted to like have the full fit, I ended up wearing just like high top Vans or something, but I wanted these so bad to like make the fit go together, and because I thought the
Mm-hmm.
shoes were sick, and he made them iconic. But I was like ironically doing it, even though I was truly a full fan. I just never like went out and said. And now I'm like, yeah, Justin
Yeah.
Bieber, I think, has been in my top 5 artists like for the past few years. At least he was last year. So
Oh, he's like always at the top
yeah,
for me. He always has been.
yeah.
Bieber Belieber. I love him. I still have my cardboard cutout of him that
I'm
I got
guess
in like elementary school that
that's so
it's
funny.
gone everywhere with me. It literally was at college. Do you remember
I
it?
think so. Yeah,
We'd
that's so
like put it
funny.
in our windows and it would
Um,
scare the crap out of people. It was really funny.
um, I was gonna then okay. My other question. Well, first I was gonna say, um, well, okay. I have two questions. I want to guess. I want you to guess who you think is gonna be in your like who's gonna be your top artist next year for your Spotify Wrapped. I know we're so late. It's so
Mm,
early. I'm just curious. But
mm.
my other question is about Justin Bieber. If you could go to a concert with Justin Bieber and he only could perform one song of his, what's the one song you'd want him to perform?
Um, well, if I could like if I could pick how the song goes as well, it would
Oh my god, I know exactly what you're gonna choose.
absolutely
Okay.
be One Less Lonely Girl because I have always been
Yep.
to Lulu and I have always thought like, oh my God, he's gonna pick me. Like I'm in middle school over here, like I'm gonna be the one less lonely girl, like that's gonna be me. Like so I mean, I think that just proves right there too that I'm a day one Bieber believer. But there's so many songs, but I think that's the one I would have to pick just because I've always wanted to be that girl.
Hey, never say never.
Yeah, never say never. Never say, oh my God, I love him.
Never. I remember watching that movie.
Hmm.
I remember
Wait,
going and watching that movie, like, ironically, even though I wanted to see it.
no, speaking of that movie, there have been things that have been put out that they're saying that Netflix is going to release like a behind the scenes of Coachella with Justin Bieber. And I was like,
Oh,
that
that's sick.
better happen. That better happen.
I will definitely watch that. That's
Well,
tight.
well,
Well,
always
speaking of
watch it.
One Less Lonely Girl, speaking of One Less Lonely Girl, and I feel like all these people who were believers back in the day, back in 2011, 2010, whenever that song came out,
Mm, hit.
who's the one person who actually got to have that experience was Billie Eilish. Like we all know she was a big believer. And
Yeah.
she became like the one less lonely girl at Coachella, which and I think Hailey Bieber was the one pushing her onto the stage. So I thought that was cool because I love Billie Eilish, but seeing the photos of
I,
her when she was young, a full
mhm.
believer, and then like now going onto the stage and like I saw a top TikTok comment that was like, I still can't believe I didn't marry him.
No, me, like me in my full Delulu in like middle school
Yeah.
thinking like he was gonna pick me and we would get married and live happily ever after. Like that was me. Absolutely. Um, yeah, I've
Yeah.
always loved Billie Eilish and their like and Justin Bieber's relationship. Like I think it's so cool how he wasn't like weirded out or anything about her like love and that she's been a fan and it's been like a very full circle moment and I think it's so cool to see. I love Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick.
Um, and then my next question. Oh, well, do you want to know what I would choose?
Yeah, I do.
You're just like, no, not really. I actually don't care. Um, if I were at a concert for Justin Bieber, and if I was at Justin Bieber concert and he had to choose, and I had to choose one song of his to play, I would want him to play the song "Purpose."
It just hits. I
I don't think it's his most famous song, most popular, but that song just hits different.
I don't
I think it's
think
so good.
there's one song that I'd be upset about hearing. Not one.
Yeah, I guess that could be fair. I want him to perform "Mistletoe."
Like even if it was that, I'd be pumped. Like it hits. I'm like, okay, let's
Yeah,
go, Justin. Let's go. I love him. He's
bro,
so
I would be
good.
so down to go to like a Justin Bieber like Christmas concert or something where he just performs his Christmas hits or Christmas songs.
Oh, Drummer
That'd be
Boy, like
sick.
why is that actually a slap? Like that is a good song. Like, okay.
um, and then my next question was, who do you think is going to be your top artist for Spotify Rap this year? I know this is super early. I'm sure we'll revisit this again in December, but I'm curious.
Absolute top. I
Just as of right now.
don't. As of right now.
Yeah, because I realized I think now I have mine is clear.
Mm, that's such a tough one. I feel like it's gonna be like a country artist,
Hmm.
but I don't know. Part of me wants to say Jesse Murph, because I don't know why, but I like her music. Like when I'm like studying stuff, she just like it just helps me.
Hmm.
So I put her on a lot.
I
Or
don't even
yeah,
know her.
it's
I don't even know her music.
really I love her. Um,
I'm queuing some stuff up right now.
yeah, but I'm trying to think of other artists. Like Tucker Wetmore is gonna be up there for sure. Gavin Adcock, um, Case Rice, Riley Green. But I don't know. I also really have been into like alternative music, like I don't know how, like dirt bag
What, like
music.
folk,
No, like dirt bag, like teenage dirt
dirtbag,
bag. Like,
like emo?
yeah.
Is that like MGK kind of?
Yeah, and I have like a whole playlist of that, but it's like not a certain artist. So I don't know. I think if it has to be an artist, it's probably gonna be a
Well, you should send
country.
me that playlist.
It's, dude, it's good. Everyone's been asking me for it. They're like, wait,
Send it to me, bro.
they're like, this is
I'm
actually good.
curious
I'm like, I know. I'll send it to you right now. But
because I've been listening to a lot of like that type of vibe. I feel like emo, like
yeah,
like uh MGK type of vibe.
dude, this playlist
Because
slaps.
there's a current trend that I'm obsessed with right now.
Oh, I know what trend it is. Yeah, I'll send it to you right now because it's so good. And I have had multiple people
Oh
ask me
yeah.
for the playlist. So
I feel
make
like my
sure.
top artist this year,
Yeah, who is
low
it?
key, is gonna be this guy named Monrovia.
Oh?
He's like like a folk, like pop folk music.
Oh.
I think that's kind of the genre. And I sent you one of his songs, and I was like, "This is absolute heater." And like I listened to it on repeat for like 3 days straight.
Mm.
I kind of got sick of it for one day, and then now I'm back on, and I love all his other music. And then he was on like the Kelly Clarkson show, and I was like, "Holy shit, this guy's like getting his name out there too. Like he's getting big, which is awesome." But he has a song
Oh.
called "Heavy Foot" and then "Crooked the
I
Road."
wait, I
Those are just
love
so
him. I
good.
love him. I love him.
Yeah,
I've
he's really
heard.
really good. So like yeah, and I think I sent you the Heated Foot when I first found that, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is so good."
Wait, I was gonna say
Um,
I've heard Heavy
so I
Foot.
think he'll be at top. So good. So I think he'll be one of my top artists. And then the other person I think without a doubt will be MGK.
Yeah,
I think MGK low key will be number one.
he's always up there. He's so good. I haven't been on an MGK trend recently, but every time I like end up listening, I'm like, wait, you're so good. Also, I'm trying to
Yeah.
think of other artists I've been listening to. Kid Cudi, he had a new album that came out, and
Hmm.
I thought it was really good. Zach Bryan's new
I need to listen
album
to that.
was really good.
Yeah, Zach Bryan's album was better than I'd like to admit. I will say.
I
I
agree.
listened to it through and I was like, okay, it's okay. And then I've gone back and I've been like, okay, there's actually like quite a few bangers in here that I really do like.
Yeah.
Like, is it like Slicked Back? I think that was one of them. It's a
Mm,
banger.
I really like Say
Um,
Why. I think it's so good. Yeah, I think he's gonna be up there probably, but I do think I'm gonna have just like some
yeah.
odd, like not odd, but just some like yeah, like like I don't know, like
Do you listen to like I've been on like a big like I mean I love Rod. Do you like Rod Wave?
wait, I think I know him. I think. I feel like I've heard this stuff. I don't probably.
Probably. It's kind of like slow rap.
I do like that kind of music too. Like it's just vibey.
Yeah. I'm looking at his like top songs, and I literally every single one of these songs I have added. Like I just love all these songs.
I was
Um,
actually thinking about it the
Rod
other
Wave, so good.
I was thinking about it actually yesterday at work because at Lulu, like, there's different playlists that gets played, and I feel like a lot of my coworkers are very like opinionated on what music is playing. And it's funny because every station that plays, I'm like, oh, I love this song. And they're like, you do? Like, it'll go from like house music to like country to rap to jazz to like punk rock, and I like always find something that I really like. And I feel like I've always been that
Hmm.
way. Like I do have like my favorite genres, but I feel like so many people I know are always um they're always like caught off guard, I guess, when I'm like, no, I love this or I love this. And
Yeah.
especially when I play like my alternative like punk rock stuff, people are like, what? Where did this come from? And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, this is my playlist. But yeah, I just feel like having a love for music is so fun, and I'm not picky on genre. The only music that I like don't love is like old like slow jazz. Like I've just never like vibed with it
Oh.
that much. But other than
So you think
that,
jazz is dying, is what you're saying?
it is.
Okay, Timmy.
It is. It is. I do think it is. Yeah. But other than
Yeah,
that,
no,
like
it
even
is.
like classical, like I can love some classical music. I can lo like
Hmm.
just every kind. I just love music.
Oh, dude. Like I love a um little Mozart because I do
Mhm.
have him. Um, like one of my guilty pleasures is I love listening to the Nutcracker,
Okay, okay,
like
go
the
off.
instrumental music from the Nutcracker.
Well, I was just gonna say I have a
uh,
new playlist that I'm trying to work on. I want to make this playlist, and I don't know.
hmm
It's kind of like a mix of like classical pop. I'd say like I feel like
hmm
it's like a newer version of classical, but it's all instrumental. And I really want to make a playlist that's like that
hmm
because it can just be so good. Like I'm trying to like Wuthering Heights, like that music, but without any words. Like think about that kind of like
Oh, okay. I
classical,
see
like
that vibe.
instrumental, like and I've had a hard time finding that. So I'm
It's
gonna
almost
work
like
on it.
inspiring in a sense.
Yeah, like it's not necessarily an
I
original.
have
Yeah.
I have quite a few songs that might match that I can send you because I have a full
Ooh.
playlist that's like study/focus and it's basically just all instrumental stuff.
Yeah,
But
send that.
I'm not gonna send you this whole playlist because there is a lot of music in here that you probably wouldn't really care to hear. Um, so I'll go through and send because there's definitely a few things in here immediately. I'm like, okay, yeah, like that matches
Yeah,
that vibe for sure.
send them to me because that's my new playlist I want to work on. I love making playlists. I think it's so fun.
Dude, yes. I don't get people who don't have playlists. Like I just don't
Mm-mm.
like like I think Justin literally just has like his liked music and he just goes through that. Where I'm like, no, you have to have like playlists and then
Yeah.
like I don't know, I just can't not have that.
Keaton and I, though, our new thing for road trips is because a lot of times, like, we'll be out of service, and I have a lot of my music downloaded, but I don't always like
Yeah.
download it right away. And so we'll just
Oh
like
wow.
shuffle my downloaded songs, and it is so funny. It'll go from like Hamilton, like the whole soundtrack of Hamilton, to then like Avril Lavigne, to then like George Strait, to that, like it is all over the place, and it is so fun because
It's the
you never know
best.
what's coming
It's
next,
the
and we're like,
best.
ooh, okay, like just a huge mix of music, and so that's fun too. But I do love having my like set playlists. Like I always know like what to put on when the like whenever what mood I'm in,
Hmm.
or oh I'm driving. Like I even have like a nice like summer driving playlist, like a nice like
Hmm.
you just everything hits different.
Is there a way to like look at all your? Oh wait, no. Is there a way to like play all your music like not in a playlist? Because like that does sound kind of fun to just listen to like all the music that you have, not in like the separate playlists.
Yeah,
Now I
I
have
mean,
Spotify. You don't,
yeah,
but
Apple Music, which is elite, everyone. You just
Spotify's
go
way
to like
better. But
your downloaded music, and then from there I can just shuffle it all to all song. Like I just click songs and shuffle. Like I don't know if you can see it.
yeah.
See it?
Oh yeah, yeah. See, like I have like the downloaded, but it's still separated in my playlist that I've made.
Yeah, like the
It's unfortunate.
just looking at my first few songs, I have like Lamborghini High, and then Someone Like You, and then like it just is If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys, and then Dirty Little Secret, the All American Reject. Like it's everywhere. My stuff is everywhere,
Yeah.
but I like that. It's fun. I also am working
That's
on
so funny.
a house playlist of just like
Mm.
not full like EDM, but like
EDM.
some mix of it,
Yeah.
which is a vibe. That is a vibe. The vibes are
I could send you
high.
my playlist. Well, my okay, honestly,
I
my
want them
house playlist
all.
has just okay, yeah. My house playlist has just turned into just like music that I like that isn't like rap. It's not like country. It's not like Disney or something. Like it's just like alternative music. Because I do have like MGK on there, but then I also have like Kygo. So it's become a mix. Because I don't have like a specific like emo type of thing.
Yeah.
Um, like the one I've been listening to most is an album called Hit Them Folks, which I made, which is like my folk music album, which I love. But
Wait,
it's
I
really
want
small
that
right now.
playlist because I also love folk. Like, just love so
Okay, I
many
think some of
different
these
types of songs of music. I love it.
like I have one of the songs on here. Like I have some really old folk music. I have like one called I don't know if you know who like Davy Crockett is.
Wait, I think I do.
Like Davy Crockett. Like you know that song?
I feel like I have heard that. That's
It's like
like
an old
very
old
old.
movie. It's
Yeah.
like the themes. Yeah, so like that's one of the songs I have. But then I also have like that like heavy foot song. So it's like a very big mix
Yeah,
of
but like
songs.
sometimes it
Um,
slaps. Sometimes it
oh no,
slaps.
they all hit. They're so good. And I'm just I want to expand on this playlist. I want to make it bigger.
I feel like it's
Um,
a red flag, actually. Now that I'm thinking about this, I feel like it's a red flag if you're like, I only like this type of music and that's it.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't even think you can say that you like music then.
Okay, I mean that's crazy, but I
I
mean I think you can
know.
like what you
No,
want to
that's
like.
crazy. I just think,
I don't know if yeah.
I don't know. I love chatting with people that can appreciate all different types of music because
Yeah.
I like even if someone wanted to show me like old jazz, like I would still want to listen to it because who knows, like I might actually like one of those songs or an artist or
Yeah.
whatever. And I think there's just so much good stuff out there, and we're seeing so much overlap in music right now, which is so fun. Like I love seeing like
Hmm.
we kind of touched on it earlier, but these artists that they started as pop and they've done like all different types. Like Taylor Swift, for example. I'm not a huge fan of her, but like I can appreciate the different types of music she's done. She started as country and then did pop, and she's done like folk and she's just done so many different types. And that's so
Yeah.
cool. And like Post Malone. I love all of his
Post
stuff.
Malone's a perfect
His
example.
rap and country and pop, and then he's done like slow stuff. He's just done so many good things. I like that.
I do love when two genre of artists collaborate. Like when you
Hmm.
get like MGK, who's kind of like that rock emo rap vibe, who then collaborates with like Jelly Roll,
Hmm.
who's
Hmm.
more on the country side,
So
or he
good.
collaborates with like a Post Malone type of vibe, or like you have like a rap song and then you have like a Post Malone feature or something. Like
You
even though he
know,
can still be on that, it's just like I love that collab.
you know what artist you should really listen to then is, which I don't know if you have. I have mentioned him before, but it's Big X the
Hmm.
Plug. I
Yeah, you've mentioned him.
love him. And it's because of his collabs. Like he just did a whole album that was like all country collabs. It was super cool. It was so many different
With like Ella
artists.
Langley.
Oh, Langley, but then he also has um he has Tucker Wetmore and he has Jesse Murph and he has just a wide variety of these artists. And then
Hmm.
he does other collabs with other artists too, but he's a really I like what he's doing because he's like a rapper. Um but yeah, is like meshing these other genres, and I really like that. It's a cool thing.
Okay, yeah, I'll listen to him today when I go for a walk because like that sounds sick.
Yeah,
I just love when artists collab.
I really love his his newest album because it's like country. Um,
Hmm.
and he's gonna be at Stagecoach too, which is gonna be really fun.
Oh,
But
Stagecoach is the one I think I would actually go to.
dude, and this year it's like the lineup is crazy. I mean, the headliners are Post Malone, Cody Johnson, and Lainey Wilson, which is crazy. But I'm like,
Hmm.
it's just packed from there on out. I mean, you have Riley Green,
Yeah.
Ella Langley, Bailey Zimmerman, um, Chase Rice, like Theo Vaughn's gonna be there. Like, and then you also have Diplo and Pitbull
Okay,
and
beautiful.
like
Yeah.
just the craziest mix of people. And yeah, Stagecoach, like that is one that I will continue to go to. And if anyone is looking for a single uh whatever they're called, music festival to go to, Stagecoach is it.
Hmm. Where is Stagecoach? Is that in California?
It's the same, it's Palm Springs, so it's at the Polo
Oh god,
Fields.
probably so hot.
It's not actually, but it's windy though, but it's at the Polo Fields. It's where Coachella is. It's the same venue.
Oh, okay.
So it's like Coachella for 2 weekends and then Stagecoach.
Okay.
Mm.
Um, I was just gonna go through. I was gonna like name you my playlist just so I can show you like the mix of genres that I also listen to because I think you and I are similar where we listen to all genres and
Mm.
jazz is kind of the only music that I don't really listen to. Not because I
Same,
don't like. I mean,
same.
I just don't love it, but I just don't think people. I don't think you can just say like, "Oh, I hate that genre." I feel like I don't know. I feel like people just you can't just do that. But
I don't
I don't know. Maybe you can.
hate it. I just like I that's never been a genre I loved and
You
it's
just
never been
prefer, yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
But it's like if you're like somewhere and they're playing jazz music, you're not gonna be like, "Oh, fucking turn this shit off! Like this sucks." It's like,
No,
okay, yeah,
I feel like slow jazz just gives me like elevator vibes.
yeah, for sure. I would 100% go to a jazz club, but it's just like depends on the vibe. Like,
Yeah.
but so these are some of the genres, and I'm just curious what you think, because like I think some of these you'll be surprised, but then some of these you probably won't be. So obviously, like the one I'm listening to the most right now is called "Hit Them Folks," which is like my folk music.
Mm.
And so that's a mix of old folk and then like newer pop folk. I have Dat Proper, which is just like all rap music. So I have like Rod Wave and Polo G and Lil Uzi and whatever on that.
Mm.
Um, I have Throwback Jams, which is just anything throwback, but not that's like the latest I would be is like 90s. Then I have it's called Ensemble. So a type of music that I really like that I don't think you know is I really like choir music.
Mm.
Um, so like I have choir
Yeah.
music on here. I have like like the Nutcracker, but then I also have like Broadway music. So I have like Wicked and Hamilton and like
Dude,
Phantom of the Opera
can
and
we just like take a second to acknowledge how much Hamilton soundtrack slaps? Why is it so good?
it's also not my favorite, but it is
I
decent.
love it.
Um, and like I have a lot of like Grease, like the movie Grease. I have a lot of their music.
Yeah.
Then Hell's Kitchen, which is an amazing play on Broadway that you should see if you can. But so like that's one. I'll send you that. Then I have my Akuna Matata playlist, which is just Disney music,
Oh my
which
God, that's
obviously is a
funny.
fucking banger. I have Study slash Focus, which is instrumental music slash like inspiring music, which I'll send you some songs from. Then I have Vintage. Now this is one of my favorite playlists because these are all like 50s, 60s, 70s music.
Hmm.
Because these are like I fucking love this old like old music. I have Thoughts Enthusiast, which is more like the EDM type of stuff, slash like I'll get some MGK. I have my Sad Boy Hour playlist,
Mm,
which you will get some like rod wave, like
mm.
um you know how it is.
I
um,
freaking love
and
sad boy
then
music.
it's good. It's a good vibe sometimes.
Uh,
Honestly, if I'm just like feeling calm, I'll like turn on Sad Boy Hour music because I'm like it's just calming.
It's great.
Um, then I have Dirt Road and Plains, which is just country music. I have Afro Vibey, which is Afro pop. I fucking love Afro pop.
Mm,
Um, I haven't listened to it a lot in a while. I have Christmas, which is just Christmas music. I have a playlist called Four Movies. It's just songs I have thought would be really good in like a movie.
mm.
So like when I'm making stuff, that's kind of like the like callback for myself. And then I thought I had another movie one, but then I have one just called like Nectar Vibes, which is just like a playlist I've built throughout the years. That's just like everything. But
I love
yeah, it's
that.
definitely kind of all over the place.
I love every single one of those except for one, and I think you're gonna be surprised at which one I don't like.
Do you not like Disney music?
I don't like it.
Wait, sorry, you cut out. You cut out. What?
Yeah, I don't like Disney music.
Really?
Mm. I'll never choose to put that on.
Why?
I don't know. I just like kind of annoys me sometimes. Like I just will never choose. It's not that like if I'm at Disneyland or something, I love it, but I will never want to put that on. Like I just don't like it.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful phrase.
No.
Courtney, you just have too many worries. You just need no worries in your life.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. But yeah, I just
Bro, like I have fucking like Hannah Montana, like the Naked Brothers band. Like I have
Wait, will
from
you
like songs from
tell
like the
me
Goofy
why
movie.
no one I know, well, I know that you know it, but like everyone I talk to doesn't know what the Naked Brothers band is. And
Bro.
I'm like, I know every single one of their songs. How do you not know?
So good.
Like, I brought it up the other day. I was like, "Did you ever watch the Naked Brothers band?" They looked at me like I was actually insane. I'm like, how do you not
Dude, it was
know?
such
It was
I
so
loved their
good.
TV show growing up. Like their music was spot fire.
I still have the movie on
Um
my phone. Like I like bought it when I was young and like it's downloaded on my phone and I will watch it every now and
wait,
then.
that's so funny. I should see what movies I still have too on like iTunes or whatever. That's
Yeah.
so funny. Yeah, dude, it's so good.
It's it's really good. Really good.
What a wonderful phrase. Me
I guess
no
what I
worries.
mean by like
Ain't
Disney
no
music because like I do love like Hannah Montana and the Jonas Brother like that stuff, but I mean like I guess like yeah like the princesses and
I just have so much like Beauty and the Beast music on here. It's so
yeah
funny.
like I don't like any
I have
of
like all the princess
that.
music.
I don't like any
Really?
of like the Lion King, none of those. Like the one that
What?
really irks me is Frozen. It's like, oh, like turn it
Okay, that's more
off.
fair. That's more fair.
Turn it off.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh,
Eh,
no.
It doesn't have to be a snowman. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
I know you're
I
in there. People have been asking where you've been.
Yeah, no, they just annoy me. I'm like, turn it off. But if it's like
Courtney, you just
Hannah
have to let it
Montana or
go.
any of those, oh, no.
Hannah Montana is a banger.
Hannah Montana slaps. Also, Hannah
Like my
Montana,
body's perfect.
I feel like everyone was talking about her revamp, and then it was like not what anyone wanted.
Yeah, I mean she looks so different, so it's like a little tough.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look very good. I feel like. Damn, I did not expect you to not like. Wow, yeah,
I know.
interesting.
I know.
I got like High
Just
School Musical. Okay,
High
well then
School
I'm curious what
Musical
your
is good, but I guess I do like some of it. But yeah, I will never like reach to put that or like try to put that on.
Oh, dude, honestly, like Disney music is just like a guilty pleasure, like comfort. It's just like it's just comfortable, and it just like
See, but
I
like
don't know. It brings me comfort.
for me, I'd rather like play like Justin Bieber's first album.
I mean, that's fair. I feel like it's a similar.
It
It's like
is.
in line with each other because it's like, yeah, I guess that's fair.
Like
To each your own, I guess. You know, it brings you comfort. So,
mm, Justin Bieber brings me comfort.
um, well, so I was okay. I was gonna say one thing, and then I was gonna transition to something else that's kind of related to the Disney thing. But
Okay, I
so, so I'm curious. What?
I really have to pee.
Um, that's not okay.
Mhm.
No, that's fine. Yeah, go pee. We'll take a
Oh, I'm back. Oh.
break.
I was going to the
Sorry,
bathroom and I was just thinking about it too, and I was like, I feel like it's funny because do you ever see someone and you're like, oh, they definitely love this type of music?
yeah, I think so.
Like, I feel like some people it's so easy to tell what their favorite music is, and then some people it's like, I honestly couldn't tell.
What would you say about me?
I feel like I feel like I would say that yours is like pop, and I don't think that's it.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like you're harder to tell because you like so many different types of music. I feel like that would be similar to me. Like, I feel like a lot of people would probably say country,
yeah, that's exactly what I would say.
which I do love
I'd
country,
say
like,
like Taylor Swift.
which I don't like Taylor Swift. And I would say, like, country is a favorite, but I also think it's very much that, like, punk rock. Like, I love that type of
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
And I don't think anyone really guessed that.
And I was gonna say I don't think people would guess that we both like that kind of music.
We don't give that vibe.
Um, no.
We should
What
like
was I talking about before you?
we should put like black makeup on. It's not phase.
Oh, that reminds me of something else. I'll mention later. Um,
You were gonna ask me a question.
what was I talking about before you rudely interrupted me having to use the bathroom, which is something that you should have taken care of beforehand, and next time you should ask for a hall pass.
That literally, I was just gonna say that feels
Um,
like middle school of like, why didn't you
yeah,
go in the 1 minute you had to run to class? Like,
yeah. It's like, well, it's like I need to go then, ma'am. um. Oh, okay. So recently, I saw something that said Post Malone might be dropping an album soon,
mm,
which I'm super hyped for. What kind of music do you think it's gonna be, and like, what kind of music do you want it to be?
I actually know already. Um,
Oh, whoa.
and the only reason I know is it's kind of an insider scoop. This person that we know um, is a very close person to Post Malone. And
Hmm.
they had told us about his whole country rebrand like a couple years ago. And his plan is to go country for a certain amount of years. And then he's going to go back to
Okay.
like his, it's not necessarily like rock, but like pop kind of rock thing.
Hmm.
Whether that's still true or not, I don't know. But based off of that information, I'm going to say country.
Okay. Okay. I hope it's country because I'm not done with Post Malone country music. Um, okay, then quick question: can I clip that or no?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe not the
Okay,
like
because like
based
that's that,
on someone I know
well,
information.
that's what I mean. Like that's what that part would be interesting. Then people would be like, oh, like who does she know? But then that
Yeah, but then like,
maybe
what
that
if
shouldn't
I'm
get out there. So
wrong?
well, it doesn't matter if you're wrong. It's just probably not a good look. But okay, fine. I
I
won't
mean,
clip it.
I
God, just
guess you
always
could.
taking the views away. Always taking the views away from me.
I'm sorry.
Just kidding.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Um, yeah, that's fine. Um,
I mean, you could probably. I didn't say any names or anything.
yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Okay, so kind of transitioning here.
Wait, you think it's gonna be
To
country though?
I think so too. I think it will be, and I really hope it is because he's only done like one country album, so I'm hoping he has another one.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see like who the features are going to be on it. Like I'm sure he'll have Jelly Roll. It'd be cool if he had MGK. Like I'm sure he'll have like Ella Langley. Like I'm very curious who he'll have.
Yeah.
That would be tight. That would be hype. Or like Luke Combs would be tight.
Which he
But
already
yeah,
did, I thought.
I think so. But just more of it would be cool.
Yep.
As long as it's not Zach Bryan.
I don't think
Um,
he will. I don't think Posty
I
would
don't
do
think he
us like
would.
that.
I feel like they're on like different levels too, a little bit.
Yeah, like
Um,
Zach Bryan's like just a little guy and Posty's like the big guy.
and Zach Bryan's also just a little guy in general. Bro, did you see the video of him playing
I was
basketball?
just gonna bring that up and it gave me such an ick. Like watch it just like he feels like such an angry little guy, like running
he's
through the
he's
court.
dribbling the ball up here, like he's dribbling it higher than his head, and I'm like, yeah, this is exactly how
Yes.
I would see him playing basketball. Like,
Yes.
bro cannot play.
And
He's not a hooper at
like
all.
he just gives the vibe too of like if you like give him crap for it, he'd like get so mad. Like he really couldn't take that as a joke of like you're just not it.
I just know he shoots with two hands. Like I know he's shooting like that.
He is, he is.
I mean, hey, good for him to get out there and hoop, but like some Instagram account posted it being like, "Oh, like damn, he's nice with it," or like kind of hyping him up, and it's like, bro, this is like he's playing, but this post is not it. Like, bro is not a hooper. Like,
Uh,
he's not nice.
no, I saw
What are
this
we doing?
same video that you like sent me and I almost sent it to you, but then I realized that you had sent it to me. And it was the same thing of like, yeah, like bro's kind of nice with it or something. And in my head I was like, am I being gaslit right now? Because I don't see that. Like I'm confused on what they're talking about is good.
Yeah, like even Courtney's better than that.
That I am, and I'm not good.
And if you sent it to me again, I would have been okay with it because that would have been a funny reminder to see.
Yeah. It was a funny one,
Um,
actually.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Um, okay, so then I was gonna transition to there's actually quite a few things I still want to talk about, but so we were talking about like Disney music, um, and I just rewatched the Beauty and the Beast live action movie yesterday.
Well, I haven't seen that.
You haven't, dude? It's so good. Um,
There's a lot of
but
Disney I haven't
oh,
seen you'd be disappointed in, so.
oh God, um, doesn't even make sense. No, but dude, it's so good. Like, and I think I sent you a Snapchat of like in love with Emma Watson or something. Um, that movie, every time I see it, just reiterates that love. And I go back and forth. I'm like, is she my number one celebrity crush? Like, I feel like she like low key kind of is, but she's just like not as active, you know.
The dilemma.
I know. I'm like, but dude, that movie's so good. And so now I'm watching the old Beauty and the Beast because I was like, oh, I watched the new one. Now I need to watch the old one. So hopefully I'll finish that today.
That's funny. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the new stuff. I haven't seen a lot of those things. Like, I haven't seen Frozen.
Interesting.
I
Interesting.
haven't seen
That's
Moana.
kind of
I
crazy.
haven't seen
Okay.
the
Wild.
new Ariel, the new Beauty and the Beast, the new. any of that. I haven't seen. I don't know
You're
why.
not missing out. Well, the new Ariel movie, you're not missing out on that.
Yeah, which we talked about that before too. But
Yeah.
um, yeah,
Damn.
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
I don't know why. Just haven't.
Well, I also had this thought yesterday because, I was watching Beauty and the Beast, the live action, and
Hmm.
I was on my phone. I was like on my side, laying in bed, all curled up in the covers, watching this movie, and I was like, it's such a banger. And then I was like, I had the thought of like, I feel like so many dudes do like can't admit or like just don't like rom com movies or Disney movies and stuff like that.
Mm,
But I love them. I love them. And
yeah.
I know like some other dudes that do like them. But I know Justin doesn't mess with like rom coms, and I don't think he messes with Disney movies. But and so then I was just curious as like to why dudes don't like that. Because then sometimes I think like, oh, they just don't like it because they're just trying to like come off as tough.
Yeah. I don't know,
Because
like I'm
that's how I
trying
used
to
to
think
be.
about
But
like Keaton too, because I'm like I want to say, oh, he's just like trying to come off as tough, but like he loves like the reality TV, like he'll binge Love Island with me, but he doesn't like
hmm
those movies either. Like there's a movie, it's not new, but it's new on Netflix, and it's a newer movie. It's called If, and I
Mm.
really want to watch it. It's like a kids movie. It's about like imaginary friends and stuff, and it was in theaters like not that long ago.
Oh, I've heard of this.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, it just looks like a cute movie. And I was like watching the preview and he was like, no. And I was like, why? Which I know he doesn't like movies really that much, anyways. But like, yeah, any of those like kid movies or rom-coms, like he's never interested. I got him to watch one rom-com, and the way I got him to watch it was by telling him Sydney Sweeney was in it. And he was like, okay.
Anyone but you, he watched
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm
So,
watching that for Glenn Powell. The fuck?
mm, yeah, so I don't know why. I want to say it's because he doesn't like
I know.
movies, but a lot of people, like a lot of guys I know, don't like those kinds. So,
I know it's
mm,
weird because like, I know Haig likes some, but I don't know how he feels about Disney movies. Probably doesn't mess with them, but like I know
mm,
he's cool with romance movies.
I could see him like low key liking some Disney movies though.
Yeah, because I know him and I remember I remember uh like Haig and I would play music with like, Allie, like Rooney, like we'd be in our car, we'd be playing music, and she's like, I swear you two have like the most girly playlists.
Mm, that's true. That is
And I was
true.
just like, oh yeah, I don't know, I didn't think about it like that, but okay.
Speaking of
Um,
Hike, he really wants to be on the playlist on the pod, and I was like, I feel like that's a liability, and I feel like we wouldn't actually get an episode because you'd have to cut everything that he said.
you're just like, yeah, you have to speak to my boss about
Mm.
that.
Well, I was like, I'll tell Seb. And then I was like, and then he was like, yeah, I'd bring up this time. And I go, you're not selling it. Like, now I don't want you on here because who knows what you're going to say.
Brings up all these stories. You're like, no, we don't want you to
No,
talk about
literally, I was like,
that.
no, you're not allowed to bring any of that up.
That's
So,
so funny.
um, he's going to need to prove himself before he makes it on because if not, it's just going to be the
Yeah, I mean,
episode is going to be welcome back to Overshared episode. Thanks for listening to Overshared. Like that's it.
yeah,
That's the
dude.
whole episode.
It's like, yeah, we had to cut this one short. It's like 20 minutes long. There are people they're out there that like actually like put out 20-minute long episodes on
I
podcasts.
just
I'm
feel
like,
like
that's
that's a lot
crazy
of work for
for like such little
yeah.
time. But yeah, I've always told Haig like I've kind of always said no to him. Like I'm down for him to come on, but like I just like we need to like I don't know what he'll bring. Like it needs to make sense, and I we haven't had a moment that makes sense. So
Yeah, I think he would
yeah,
just be entertaining. But
yeah. But I feel like he'd also be a distraction sometimes a little bit. Okay.
oh,
um,
100%. 100%.
but yeah, I was just kind of thinking about that the other night, and I was like, wonder why. But I think there's an aspect where it's like because I think like growing up, well, I think there's like a nostalgia and like comfort aspect about like rom coms and Disney
Mm,
music, and I think
mm-hmm.
I think I'm like a subscriber to that. Like I do enjoy that, and so I think that's why I do enjoy it. Like, yeah,
Yeah. It's just like an easy watch.
yeah. Well, that's like reminders of him. I was like, all right, I didn't like the movie that much because like that's like I don't like always like full dramatic romance movies. It's more of a
Mm-hmm.
rom com type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I'm down with it. But
Yeah.
yeah, anyways.
Just depends.
Um, so I saw. I don't know if you saw this, but Theo Vaughn came out with a movie
Yes, actually, I was
called
just talking
Busboys.
about it this morning with Keaton. Um, because Keaton for the first time was like, I want to go see this movie. And I was like, what movie? And then, of course, it was Theo Vaughn's, which I wasn't surprised about. But we just listened to one of his most recent podcast episodes too, where he talked about it. And he actually like produced the whole thing. Like he did it.
Yeah, it was all self. They like got the money for it and everything. It was all self produced or whatever.
Yeah, and so I think I don't know how good the movie's gonna be. I think it'll be funny just because I'm a huge fan of Theo Von. But I was thinking about this. I'm glad you brought it up when we were listening to his podcast. I was curious, like, how it was gonna change, if it would change the movie scene, um, and getting more people, not necessarily like Theo Von, but movies that are self-produced like that. I don't know. I do think obviously he has like the leg up by already being famous and having the following and all of these things. Um, but I just thought it was a cool thing. Like he was able to make this entire movie and it's in theaters. Like that's fun.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna really change much just because the movie's probably not gonna make a lot of money. But so I'm curious what their budget was. I'm sure their budget wasn't huge. But yeah, no, so I saw it on Friday.
Oh.
Um yeah, so I saw Bus Boys on Friday with Theo Von and David Spade starring in it, and then obviously you had some cameos like Tim Dillon, Trevor Wallace, some other dudes who are kind of famous in the comedy space. And overall, the movie itself was not very good. And I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but it had a lot of funny moments for sure. I thought Theo Vaughn had a lot of funny moments. David Spade had a lot of funny moments. But the one clear thing for me was the writing was okay. It was definitely not anything to write home about, but like you could tell that David Spade was an actor. You can tell that he's an actor and he
Mm,
knows the lines very well. And you can tell that it doesn't feel like he's acting. Whereas Theo Vaughn, he knows the lines, but it does feel like he is acting. It
mm,
felt like he is just saying the lines. Um,
mm,
and I think that was like the main issue I had.
mhm.
Obviously, I'm not expecting a whole lot, but but Theo Vaughn did have some funny moments and some wild moments. So I am excited to see like what is entailed for the future with him because it would be fun to see him in more comedies and whatnot. And then um, it'd be cool to see his like acting chops get a little bit better. And
Mhm.
David Spade's obviously a decent actor, but Trevor Wallace just played like a bigger version of himself basically in all his sketches that he does.
Mm,
So there wasn't much of a difference there,
mhm.
but yeah, I mean, it was an interesting concept that was kind of all over the place. It kind of jumped around quite a bit in the shots and everything, but I mean, it was like it was just a fun, good time. Like you weren't going there to see like a cinematic like masterpiece or anything like that.
Yeah.
But um, do I think Keaton will love this movie? No, but you should go see it because it's just
I
funny.
know.
It's fun.
I think I'm gonna try and push for us to go because I want to go to the movies again and get popcorn.
Dude,
And he
feel
said that
that.
he actually wants to go to the movies. So, what'd you say?
I was like, yeah, no, for sure. Oh wait, I think can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it looks like we lost internet for a sec. All right, you can hear me? Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're good. We're good now. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
I don't really know what happened. Um, all I was saying though is I do want to go because I want to get popcorn. Um, and I just feel like it would be funny to go see. But I don't have high
Yeah,
hopes for it at all. I just think it's probably a good laugh, if anything. But by hearing about him talk about it on the podcast, like I already had the mental note of like it's probably all over the place and a little chaotic, and there's probably not much to it. And that's just
yeah,
that. But I just thought it was really cool that it was like self-produced and everything, and they just did it their own way, which I thought was fun.
yeah. I mean, the whole concept behind it is literally these guys who become busboys because they want to become waiters
Yeah.
because they think that's how they can get girls, basically.
No,
So
like on the podcast, he's like, the guy he's talking to is like, "Oh, what's your movie about?" And he goes, "That's exactly what he said, was what you just said." And he was like,
yeah,
"And that's it." And they were like,
it's like, oh,
"Okay." And then he was like talking about like there was some scenes they had to film and they only had that one day to do it or something, and it was crazy windy. And he was like, "So you can actually see that
hmm
it was really windy in the scenes." And just like you can tell like they uh, just from him talking about it, you can tell that he definitely put thought and work into it, but it wasn't like a high like it wasn't a big production.
yeah.
So,
But that'd be a funny movie. That'd be a fun movie to be in, honestly.
yeah, I just think I'm a little biased because I love Theo Vaughn so much.
Hmm.
But see, hopefully I meet him next weekend. Fingers crossed.
That would be sick. What's up, gang? Gang, gang.
Gang
Just say that. Just
gang.
say gang, gang. What's
Gang
up, cuh?
gang.
Just say something like that.
Gang gang.
Um, I mean, I have a few more movie things I was going to mention if you're down
Yeah.
to hear it. Um, I saw you this thing over Instagram that was like, what being a perfect wife meant in the 1950s. And it was like, make cleaning the house and having all these things ready. And my response when I sent it to you was just true.
You're so annoying.
So dumb. um, so did you ever watch Little House on the Prairie?
Mm-mm. I saw that you sent me something though about that.
Yeah. So they're doing like a reboot of this show, which I mean, like part of me is like, oh, don't do it because I loved the show growing up. Like I watched this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but at the same time, I'm like, this show is pretty old, so it's like, why not? Like it'd be interesting to kind of see a new concept for it. So I'm here for it. It's not really necessary, but I'm here to see it because it has been quite a while.
Mm.
Um, and then officially a Top Gun 3 is in works.
Really?
So I mean, I'm very curious how that's going to be because obviously the first one's great. The second one was arguably better, and so I'm very curious what
Whoa.
this third one will be and
You
what
think
it'll
the
be
second one
about.
was better than the first?
Meh. I think you could argue that. I think the first is better, but I think you can argue that the second one's better.
I do really like the second one as well, but I like
It
both.
was very good. Um, World War Z 2 is officially in works after 13 years. I really don't know if this is necessary. This movie is so good, and I really don't think you need to make a second one.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like it stands alone fine. Um, I really don't even know like what they would do for the second one,
Uh-huh.
and it seems like it's unclear if Brad Pitt will actually return in this movie. So I don't know. It could be interesting. Like years after what happened in World War Z, the movie, and like see what happens, even though like they find a cure. So
Mhm.
I'm intrigued by it. I just don't think it's necessary. Um, dude, the poster for like how you described that movie a few weeks ago called The Passenger, which is like the dude in the car and then like you saw the
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
They just released the poster for it. Shit looks terrifying. Look.
No. No, 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 no.
And the the message on it is ridiculous. Or the tagline, it's 130 million people take road trips every year. 15,400 of them are never seen again. So it's such an interesting, cool tagline.
That's so spooky.
So I will. The top comment is great promo for flying.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's so
But
funny.
like,
Okay, yeah,
yeah.
I definitely want to see this movie.
Ah!
That's so funny. Um, and then I feel like, wait, there was something else I was gonna say, I think. Oh, well, you know who Val Kilmer is?
Mhm.
Or was, I guess.
Yeah.
He was he was a very famous actor, and it looks like they're making a movie, and they basically AI'd him in the movie
Oh.
because obviously he's passed now. But
Mm.
I think a lot of people are finding this kind of like gross and super disrespectful, even though like his family did like give the okay for it. And it just kind of like just shows you like people are now gonna start like giving their rights to themselves to be used in AI form in
Mhm.
movies. And this is like the first one of the first examples I feel like, and I really don't know how I feel about this
I feel like I really don't like it
because like part of me is
too.
like, oh yeah,
I don't like it that
hmm
because he's passed on, so it's like he can't even like say like, "Oh yeah, that is how I would have done it," or whatever. Like he can't even come to that conclusion.
doesn't have a say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's his family saying okay, and it's probably just for the money,
And like acting is like
and it's just
artwork. Like that's like a form of art. Like they're wanting to
yeah,
portray themselves in a certain way or act in a certain way, and that's just weird.
yeah. I'm not the biggest fan. Like I said, I think AI can be used as a tool when it comes to movies. I don't think it should be like take over the actual actor. Um, so I don't love this really at all, but yeah. Um
I'm scared that they're
uh
gonna like
just
make movies completely out of AI, not tell anyone, and everyone's gonna love it, and then they're gonna be like, that was AI.
yeah, I think there needs to be a rule that's like no, you have to let people know if you
Mm-hmm.
use AI or if there's AI in the movie.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Did I explain my whole thought process with the whole AI thing last week with like short film and being used as a tool? I feel like I did, but I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I'll just assume I did. Um
I don't
Also
think you
fun
did.
fact. Oh, oh I didn't. Okay, well let me explain this real quick. So AI in film in that whole industry, people are very against, and I understand that. However, I think AI can be used in some aspects. Like I feel like if you use AI as like a proof of concept because you don't have like the budget to do something
Uh,
or you're creating a short film, I think using AI in that sense is okay. Maybe like maybe something small when you're editing or something like that. It just can't be like the whole movie.
yeah.
It just needs to be something minor because like obviously if you're starting out or you're making something small or you're trying to make a proof of concept, you don't have necessarily the budget and like you don't have like the space and the actors and you can't just like go to space if you want to do a short about space. So I feel like you should be able to use like AI for something like that. And
Uh-huh.
then if you do then get the ability to make like a feature film from that proof of concept or short film, then you get the budget to not use AI.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like as like a small filmmaker, I think being able to use AI, it would not be a bad tool. It's just I just don't think I'm just really against it being used when it comes to like these big movies or big or just actual movies in general.
Uh-huh.
But it's just like with smaller budgets and shorts and proof of concepts, I think AI should be or can be utilized in that sense. And maybe that's a hot take. I don't know. I'm not like out there trying to say AI is the move, but it's just like if you don't have the budget, like what are you supposed to do? Like I feel like
Yeah,
having AI could be a helpful tool.
I agree. I think there's ways to use AI that isn't completely changing the game and changing everything and that can be useful, but I also think there's so many ways that it can be detrimental, and I don't want
Yeah.
that to happen. We don't want that. No, no, no.
Yeah. Then moving on here, I have a funny thing here. So I'm not going to cut this, but yeah. Did you know that a majority of archaeologists are women due to their natural ability to dig up the past?
That's hilarious.
It's so random, but I thought it was so
I
funny.
mean, yeah, that is funny.
Um, and I don't know if you saw this video I sent you, but this is like very accurate to like how I am and how guys are in general. But it's like when you try gossiping with your guy friend.
It's a huge deal. I need more details. Like, who initiated the first kiss? I don't know. Yes. Is he romantic like that? They have love? No. Don't know anything. I know one thing. They did it right there on the couch. That's
But yeah, I thought that
literally
was so accurate.
what we talk about. Like, you'll bring me some sort of gossip, and I'll be like asking you all these questions, and you're like, I don't know. And I'm like, so what part of the story did you get? Like, I'm confused how you even got this information if you don't know any of these details.
I
How?
got the title. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
that's it. That's it. Or you'll go,
Yeah, no, it's
oh,
very accurate.
I think they told me, but I don't remember. I'm not sure. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
there's so many moments like where I'm just like, oh, well, I think they said something like this, but I'm not exactly. It's just
Yeah.
like, okay, well,
It drives me crazy. Crazy.
um, so this is something I just had a thought about, and I'm curious what you think. So how you know how in LA, like Hollywood, they have like tours and stuff for tourists. Do you think it's weird that they have like celebrity house tours where they just like take a bus around with all these tourists and show you where celebrities live? Because there's literally a video where like they're doing this and Keanu Reeves is just like outside his driveway and he like waves to them. But I'm like, that seems really like odd when I think about it.
I think it's super odd, and I also think, like, what does that say about the celebrities? Because they had to probably sign off on something. Like, there's no way that they're like,
Oh yeah.
maybe they are, but I would feel like that's like a huge invasion of
But it's like
privacy.
but it's like probably I mean they're probably not going to like gated communities, but it's like if their house is on like a public road or whatever, then it's probably they probably don't necessarily have a say because it's not like they're going on their property. But it just seems like a
Yeah.
weird like it seems like a smart concept, but like
I don't think
because I
it's
would be interested,
smart at
but
all. I think
it's just
that's weird
weird.
as hell. I wouldn't even want to go on that tour. Like, I just think that's
Well, for like it's
weird.
smart in terms of like if you're trying to make money.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that will go on that.
But yeah, like
Like,
I was just thinking about
I'm not
that, and I
gonna
was like, this
pay
seems
to go
very odd.
see where celebrities live. Like, I think that's weird.
Yeah, I like watching the videos online where people are like Google Maps of the house, like, oh, this is Kim Kardashian's house.
That's
I'm like, oh, that's
fun.
cool. It's
Yeah,
a
like
big ass
that's
house.
entertaining. I like to
Yeah,
see the actual house. And like,
yeah.
yeah, I think it's cool if you're like, oh, over there, this is where blah 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 lives. This is where their
Hmm.
house is. But I'm not gonna like go, yeah, like tour around. I don't know. I think that's weird.
Yeah, agreed, agreed.
Weird.
Um, the last thing I was going to bring up because this I had mentioned this earlier, kind of, but there's a current trend right now on TikTok. I don't even know if it's current. It's just current for me because I'm seeing it. Um, but
It's not.
it's people turning like text messages into like emo songs using AI.
Mhm.
And I think I've seen some of these, but they are so funny and I absolutely love them. And I want to do one with the
Oh
podcast
my God,
text
yeah.
messages because I think that could be funny. And it's basically me just asking like questions and you guys not responding, or giving me sass or something. So I think that'd be funny. But
It's funny.
one of the main ones I see is like usually like teenage daughters with their mom, and then Mount. It's like it's really funny, but it's also like really wholesome in a way too,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like, but it also like brings me back to when I was a teenager. But like it just goes to show you like how little like you actually do when you're like young like that. Like your mom does literally everything.
Everything.
Like it's like all the questions are like after school, can we get Starbucks? Like I remember asking my mom that, like, oh, okay, like I'm not like mom, like I don't want to be here. Like, can you just come pick me up? Or like, mom, I forgot my headphones. Can you bring them to school? Or like, can we grab like a grilled cheese when we get like, can you make me grilled cheese tonight? Like, or it's like, mom, like, so it's just, or then, but then you'll get like the little correction from the mom, like, why'd you say that? Or like, mom, why aren't you responding? Mom,
That's
and
so
it's so
funny.
funny and so it's like really wholesome at the same time. But so it's just like it kind of like took me back to like when I was in high school and like I would
Mm-hmm.
like I would text my mom and be like, "Oh, I'm not feeling great" or whatever, and then she'd be like, "Why are you on your phone?" I'm like, "Bro."
Yes, that
So
was
like,
always the response. Like, why are you on your phone? And I'm like, seriously?
like we had a
Yeah.
break. Yeah. But like my mom would even do that to me now. Like if I sometimes like when I first moved to New York, like I would text her like while I was at work, and she's like, "You shouldn't be on your phone at work." I'm
You're
like,
like,
"Bro, you don't know. I
what?
could be on a break right now.
Yeah,
Like what?"
what? No, that's so,
So that's always
that
funny.
is funny. No, I've seen those videos and they are really entertaining. And I think that's such a good idea to do it from the pod because our texts are pretty funny sometimes. Like,
Yeah. So I've downloaded the app, so now I need to just like do that.
that's hilarious. I
And
do like
I
those videos.
and I have some and I have some time now because like I was gonna do it. I was gonna work on a bunch of shit today,
Mm.
but I have like my acting coach canceled my session tomorrow
Oh,
because I was gonna work on a scene, so I don't need to do that right now. So now I can like I have tomorrow night to work on stuff too. So I'm like kind of chilling right now, which is
go
nice.
off. Oh, look at all this free
Um,
time.
I know. So like now I'm like, okay, I kind of have tonight. Like, I mean, the Blazers play tonight, so I'm gonna watch that. But I'm gonna go for a nice walk because it was raining all day, but now it's like blue skies and nice. I mean, it's cold, but
Uh,
um, yeah, bro, it was like 80, it was like 90 degrees last week. It is now 41. Like, what is happening?
yeah, well, I mean, when we last recorded, it was like snowing here, and you're like, it's 80 degrees. And I was like, not here.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be really nice today, but it's like
Oh,
very
God.
overcast. It is 71 out, but it's like very overcast. And I feel like when it's
Oh, that's so nice.
overcast, I'm always like, oh, it's so cold. And it's not actually.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um, I'm happy it got nicer because I was worried that it was gonna keep raining all day and I wasn't gonna be able to go out and do anything. Um, but yeah, I mean honestly, like I made some clips last night so I can because I don't know if you know this, but I haven't posted a clip in a week
I was gonna,
on
I
TikTok.
like, honestly, it was like, nothing had been popping up, and I was like, that's weird. And I was gonna look, and then I forgot.
Yeah, I was gonna actually have like a full conversation with you and Justin about this. Um, it's always like conversations that I'm like trying to
I'm
have with
like,
you guys.
why are you doing this to
Um,
me again? You guys, last week on the
but
pod,
it
did you cut it out or did you keep it in? I don't remember.
oh I cut it out. It was like 30 minutes I cut out.
Oh,
Yeah.
anyways, Seb, I told you this. I told you that, like, when you're always like, we need to talk, it gives me so much anxiety. Like, I think about it for days and days and days until, like, he finally talks to
Oh
us.
my
And then
days.
it's not actually anything,
Yeah.
but I get so stressed.
And I told you it wasn't anything bad, but you know, you still have anxiety from it. But you know, um, no, with this, I was just gonna say like I was gonna tell you guys like I might take a step back from posting clips for a little bit to focus on some other stuff, like jobs and stuff like that. But
Who needs
um,
that? Just kidding.
but then I was like, you know what, I need to just like suck it up and get through it. I just think I need like maybe like a week, like a mental break from it. Because then I was doing it last
Yeah.
night and I was like, oh no, like I do like the act of like posting and getting comments, even if they are hate. Like
Even if
the
they
hate
are,
comments make me laugh.
they are pretty
Like I
funny.
do smile at the hate comments because they're funny. Because I'm just like, you guys are so fucking stupid, but it's
They
funny.
are funny. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
Um,
totally up to you and if you wanna, since you're the,
no, I'm gonna get back into. I'm a post tonight. I made some clips last night, so we're good to go. And then now that I've tomorrow night is free,
do you
I'm gonna
schedule
grind
them?
that shit
You
out.
should schedule them.
No, because like sometimes I'm like I don't know if I want. like this one tonight or whatever. So I just kind of like I just think about that and then I'll just do it in the moment.
I feel like it would save you a lot of time using this page called Loomly, Loomly. It's like a website
Mm-hmm.
and you can like schedule out like posts and everything, and I've used it for multiple jobs and it works so well.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can like sit down and in less than an hour, like as long as you have the content, like you can schedule like 2 months in advance, which is kind of nice.
Oh,
Or
it's not a bad
I mean, you
idea.
can do it even more than 2 months, but I just think it's kind of nice. Like then you don't have to
It's
keep,
Loomly.
yeah, then you don't have to like do it every day or in the moment because that does take time. And so then you can kind of say, oh, like we talked
Yeah.
about this, and this, like I'll schedule it for this week or whatever. Like just makes it easier, makes life easier.
Yeah, because I mean, there are times where like I'll have a post or edit clip, and I'm like, I don't really want to post this, and so then I won't, and then I'll post a different one, and then sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I don't have anything for tonight, and I'm gonna work on some stuff tomorrow, so I was like, okay, I need to post something, so then I'll just post a clip I don't love.
Yeah.
So that's why I was against the whole scheduling, but maybe I should just do it, and I don't have to think about it. But do you have to pay for this service?
No, you don't have to. There's options to pay for it, but you don't have to. And then you can also
Okay.
like add other people. So like if you're ever like, oh, I want like all three of us should like make content and schedule or whatever. Like if we get to that point, everyone can be on it and then you're like you can see when stuff is scheduled for. Like it's like a whole big calendar. It's
Okay.
so nice. I love it.
Okay, that's
And it gives you like tips on the right times to post, like better times to post. Like, why does my thing do that? Did you see that?
oh, because I think you're like, yeah, because I think you're like doing
Okay,
something
that's
like
why Justin called
trying to
me
see.
schizophrenic. And I'm like, there are literally bubbles in my screen.
So I didn't see any of the bubbles, but I thought I saw like a thumbs up.
Yes, you did. You're
But
lying.
well, like, your page is very blurry, so I literally thought I just saw like a thumbs up thing, but
I'm gonna do it again.
I don't know.
See if it does it. Anyways, uh,
Weird how it's not working now.
I'm
Weird. Maybe it's just in your head.
just gonna keep doing this in hope that it's not. It did
All
it,
right,
it did it, it did
got
it.
my
No, it
thumbnail.
did it, it did it. It's doing it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so I don't know.
Okay, well, whatever. Loomly though is
No,
great.
I saw it. I saw it.
Oh, Loomly's great, and it gives you like times, and it'll say like if your caption's good, it'll give you like tips on what to add or not to have, and hashtags, and
Okay,
it's a really good app.
that's not a bad idea because I do my captions are not usually that good, so I should maybe do that.
Probably the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, it's not that creative. But anyways, do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so. Everyone though, stay tuned for Stagecoach updates next week.
Hell yeah, it's still Courtney's month. Happy birthday month.
Thank you. Thank you. I haven't,
Courtney's still not said happy birthday to me.
yeah, I did. You still haven't said happy birthday to me.
I feel like I kind of
Hasn't. Hasn't said it.
have. I feel like I kind of has, but whatever. Whatever. That's another day, another topic. Um, we'll debate that next week. Um, but, but yeah, everyone go see Bus Boys. Go support my boy Theo Vaughn, our fellow podcaster.
Yeah, hopefully I meet him this next week. I'll plug the
It'd be
pod.
so cool if we were like on this, if we were like on the same level as like podcasters. Theo Vaughn. I mean, he's like top in the world, but still,
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
that'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Overshared. Um, yeah. See you guys next week. Peace.
End it.